It's your boy Pick MMA. We're back with the live stream. We're gonna be breaking down the UFC 301 card, full card. I'm gonna be giving you guys my most confident picks on the card. I don't have a lot of them. There's a lot of chalky favorites on those cards. We're gonna see. We're gonna pick our spots carefully and try to make some money. Just like we do. Let me turn off my volume. Hopefully you guys can hear me properly on the live stream. I'm gonna get a streaming. I got Streamlight coming up tomorrow, so hopefully that that will improve the picture quality a bit. But anyhow, guys, hope you guys are having a beautiful Tuesday today. It's Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday. I just been too busy. I forgot what day even was today. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a beautiful Tuesday, man. Yo, Pacers. I'm watching the Pacers game right now. They're selling so hard right now. They're down by like 20 points almost. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing right now. Holy shit. But yo, let's go. We got MMA clips in the house. MMA clips set up. Let's freaking go pick them. I've been waiting for a breakdown stream. These are my favorites, bro. Yeah, I like doing the live streams. I like breaking down fights in the live stream. Let's go. We got Ajaz MMA. What's going on, Ajaz MMA? Hope you're doing good, Ajaz MMA. MMA clips. I'm just watching tape, waiting for my edibles to kick in. Bro, how do you remember anything? How do you remember anything after like taking edibles? I can't remember shit when I smoke weed or like when I get high. And yeah, I haven't smoked weed in like at least 6 months now. Like so it's been a minute for me, bro. But yeah, I can't remember anything, bro. Whenever I smoke weed, like I used to do that. I used to just smoke weed and like watch you see. Then I wouldn't remember anything the next like 2 days or like my memory was pretty horrible at the time. UFC, we got UFC Casual. What's going on, UFC Casual? We got Pac MMA. Good to see you, Pac MMA. What's going on, brother? Did you do a breakdown on your channel for Pac MMA? Let me know, bro. We'll check it out later. Antoine said, yo, what's up? What's up, Antoine? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, NBA, bro. I keep fucking betting NBA. Like, I just can't stop, bro. I'm done. If they like don't get over 120 points tonight, like which I don't think is gonna happen. Yeah, I actually had more success betting on betting on football than I did on like NBA. Like NBA, bro. Like Knicks actually lost. I had them in a parlay, like a little like small parlay. Yeah, they actually sold. Like they were up by like 6 points, and then they sold like in the last like 20 seconds. It's like fucking unreal, bro. It's absolutely unreal. NBA is like just super unpredictable. Like I just gotta stay away. I just do it for fun. I don't like really put crazy money on it. Like I just do it for fun mostly. Yeah, I gotta stay away. It's not worth it. Yo, Evan McCliff said Kevin Borjas for the Wayne, bro. Like I'm leaning towards him right now, but I mean I'm worried that he might get taken down and might get controlled or like submitted on the ground. Yo, we got useless. What's going on, useless? He said I'm in here too. Let's freaking go pick him up with the heat, bro. I've been slacking from the live streams. I haven't gone live like the last 2 days. I've been just busy with work, you know. But yeah, I had some stuff to do. But we're back, man. I'm gonna be live for LFA 183 this week. Um, yeah, we got LFA 183. We gotta like I don't know why they have the women's main WMMA as the main event for LFA 183, but yeah, we got a Brazil. We got a card in Brazil. I'll be live. Like hopefully I'll be live from the early prelims. I do not want to miss the prelims for this card. Like I missed the prelims for the Vegas 91. We yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Paco said has AG lost the plot going with Erceg so confidently? I'm an Aussie and I'm picking Pantoja. I'm definitely cheering for Erceg though. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like Erceg, like he's a very like he's got high fight IQ. Like his setup on the feet is pretty nice, bro. The way he set up the head kick, like he'll like pop the jab out there. Like he's a very cerebral fighter. But I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be able to knock out Pantoja. And is he gonna be able to defend enough takedowns to rack up enough, like to keep it standing enough to win round after round? It's like I don't think he's knocking out Pantoja. I know people think that he's gonna knock out Pantoja. Like the only way I could see him knocking out Pantoja if it happens, maybe like with the head kick. Even then, I don't think Pantoja is going anywhere, bro. Like Pantoja was eating some like flush knees to the dome from Royval, and Royval like has some nice flying knees and stuff. And if Royval isn't like cracking you or like even rocking you, bro, like I don't know. Erceg, like I think he's a better striker than Royval, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna find out, man. I mean, I'm staying away from that fight. Like I might sprinkle like Erceg split decision or something. It's like plus 1100. I might end up doing that, but we're gonna be breaking on. We're gonna be going over the card from the early prelims. Let's go. We got first fight on the card is gonna be Kevin Borjas taking on Alessandro Costa, man. And I'm like going back and forth on this one. Let's do a poll. So Costa, yo, Costa trains with Diego Lopez. So holy shit, my former lock of the week. So he trains with Diego Lopez, and that's gonna be Costa just doesn't wrestle enough. Like if he wrestled, if I knew he was gonna wrestle here, I would probably put money on him, but he just doesn't wrestle. Borja is like he does get taken down. Like he was getting taken down by Joshua N. But he doesn't really settle on bottom, which I like. Like I like that he doesn't really settle on bottom. Like he's constantly trying to work his way back up. The only thing I'm concerned about with Borjas is like if he just gets taken on and Costa's gonna have way better jiu-jitsu. And we've seen these guys out of Peru, they don't have they're like jiu-jitsu isn't this isn't good enough to to not get sub. Like we've seen that with Luntop, right? Luntop I think is out of South America too. James Luntop. And as soon as he gave up his back, I mean, it was all over. Like these guys just don't defend submissions properly. Like it's pretty frustrating because they're really skilled. Porra's like a really good striker. He's got power too. He actually dropped Joshua Van. I think Joshua Van actually has a good chin on him. But yeah, I've been going back and forth on this one. I'm definitely not putting money on this one because it's like a 50-50 fight. If Borjas keeps it standing, I think he's gonna land way more volume. Like you can see here, he actually throws way more volume than Costa. Costa's actually been fighting those losses that he's got. I mean, Albazi took that fight a short notice. Wasn't looking terrible in that first round. He actually, I think he won the first round if I remember correctly. And obviously got knocked out with an uppercut in the second round. So just I think Borjas has a better chin on him. The striking is definitely I favor Borjas with the striking. More volume. I think Borjas is going to be throwing more volume. I don't think Costa is going to be landing those body shots like Joshua was doing in that fight. I just yeah, this is a tough one, but I'm gonna do a flip on here just because of just because of grappling, but I'm not putting money on it. I think Costa like I really like Borjas, man. I like his style. It was fun to watch. But I think Costa's like grappling, and he trains over there at Low Gym MMA. So and yeah, I think he can strike too. He's got nice leg kicks. Yeah, I'm just like these guys that are Peru, man. Their grappling is just not good enough to if they get taken down. Like I know Joshua Van took him down, couldn't really do much. But Joshua Van's not really like his game isn't really like grappling, right? Like and Costa doesn't really grapple enough. If I knew he was gonna grapple, I'd probably put him in a parlay or something. But Emma Cliff said Costa doesn't shoot enough takedowns for me to be nervous, and Kevin boxing is super clean and super quick early in the fight. Yeah, I mean, is he gonna knock him out? He couldn't knock out the guy on the no contenders. There is Diaz, right? His name was Diaz, and I actually picked Diaz. I thought Diaz was gonna be able to take him down and then submit him maybe, but Diaz just he had like one round of cardio at most, and couldn't really do much with the takedown. Yeah, I just I want to see how they face off, so I might like go back to Costa, I mean Borjas, but yeah, this is definitely a tough one. Stu said Erceg is a smart motherfucker. He pulls it off. He could. I mean, he definitely could. He's got good fight IQ. Yusuf said nobody talks about Erceg's head kicks into submissions. He's like Corey Sandhagen. I wouldn't really say he's like Corey Sandhagen, but he's got like nice like grab. He can scramble with the best of them, right? Like he's out scrambling Costa, who's got decent jiu-jitsu on the ground, and he was actually controlling Costa, but Costa was actually lighting him up on the feet. And that's why like Steve Erceg was out there grappling, cage pushing Costa. If I don't know if you guys remember that fight clearly, but I do because I had Erceg in a parlay there. Taz said Erceg was only like minus 132. It wasn't like crazy. The odds were only like super close early. Like or Emily said I think Erceg wins round 1, 2, 2, 4, and 4, 5, and Pantoja striking defense dwindles. Pantoja like he'll fight through fatigue too. It's not like he's not a guy that's just gonna stop fighting right when he's tired, because he does get tired. Stu said Pacu, don't doubt your country, man. MPD, so what's going on? MPD said Perez by KO was a sick pick, man. Yo, that's a great pick, MPD. I wasn't on there. I was on the opposite side. I was definitely wrong there. But yeah, I like watching the fight live, bro. Before like when I was live during, I could tell that the way like Nicola was fighting, he's fighting really scared. And you could tell that it was like a matter of time before he was gonna get knocked out. Like I just had a feeling on the live stream. But yeah, I should have just picked flipped, I guess. And because Mateo doesn't have a chin, don't understand why Perez was such a big dog. Cause like Perez hasn't been super active, right? Like he just, I mean, he's been fighting, but he hasn't been fighting consistently. But now he's got another fight coming up, right? He's fighting someone. Who's he fighting? I know he's got a fight coming up already, like in a couple of months from now. But yeah, I like that he's staying active now. Perez, like, he's actually a good fighter when he's staying active out there. Pantoja versus Erceg. I think Pantoja, man. Erceg, like, I really want to pick Erceg, but it just in Brazil, like, is he gonna be able to, like, is it gonna hurt Pantoja enough to like knock him out or something? And I'm not too sure, man. Just the grappling. I like the grappling for Pantoja, and Pantoja's obviously been in 5 round fights before. And yeah, man. I gotta go. I gotta go Pantoja there, but maybe I might change my pick later. Like, this is a tough card. There's a couple of tough fights that are like 50-50. Taz is Mr. Piss. Okay. You got Pantoja? Yeah, I think Pantoja. Antoine said it really isn't a bad card. There's some really solid fights. Yeah, I agree with you, Antoine. The prelims, I'm actually more excited about the prelims than the main card. I don't know why. Like, obviously I want to see the main card. There's some good matchups on the main card. There's a lot of mismatches on the main card, in my opinion. Yeah, I really want to see, like, I really want to see the prelims more than the main card. Like, I think the prelims are gonna be way more fun to watch, like way more competitive overall than the main card. MPD said Tagir versus Perez. Yeah, that's the fight, right? Like, bro, Tagir needs the takedowns. Like, his striking isn't bad, but he needs the takedown there in that fight. And if he can't take down Perez or take his back or submit him, it's gonna be a tough night in the office for Tagir. I actually picked Cody Durden over Tagir as a dog, but obviously, and Tagir was grabbing the fence in that fight too. I remember. And McClure said, "Yeah, there's a lot of super fun matchups. I can't wait. Yeah, the Uruguay and Brenner fight, bro. That's an absolute banger. Like, that fight is an absolute banger. Yeah, man. This fight, like, I just this is like a 50-50 fight. Like, I was leaning with the underdog Kevin Borjas, but he's gonna be out there going in Brazil. Like he'll slow down after the first round too. And Costa, I could see Costa like taking him down, mixing in enough takedowns, maybe controlling him enough. But he doesn't really wrestle a lot. Kevin Borjas, like, he got taken out like 6 times on the Dana Contender Series too, and that's why his takedown defense is sitting at 56%, which is not horrible. Like, there's like 56% is not like crazy horrible. He's been sub before too, so I think Costa's probably gonna have the better jiu-jitsu, but I would not be shocked if Kevin Borjas pulls it off by like a knockout or like decision. The line actually came down, right? I think the line actually came down on this fight. So +113 for Kevin Borjas. It's been sitting around basically pick 'em odds. Alessandro Costa, the slight favorite. He's got 2 losses in UFC, but those 2 losses are to solid guys. And he actually looked good out there in the Erceg fight, man. He had some good moments in the Erceg fight. Yeah, I don't really like this fight for betting. I think these guys they still have a lot to prove out there, and yeah, over 2.5 rounds -110. I don't know if Costa gets a takedown, I could see him like looking for a submission maybe, but he might not get a submission because Borjas is pretty defensively sound. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this one for betting, but I'm gonna pick Costa now. I think Costa is gonna pull it off, probably like by, I don't know. Does he win by knockout? I mean, I don't think he's gonna knock out Borjas. Borjas' chin is actually solid, man. He's tough too. Borjas is a tough dude. Like, he took like 50 body shots in that Joshua Van fight. And Joshua Van broke the record for the most body shots landed in F flyweight. This is like 53. And yeah, I mean, he had some good moments in that. Even when he was tired, even Borjas was tired. Like, he was landing some nice left hooks in the second and third round. Caught Joshua Van clean a couple of times. Like, the reason I'm not betting Costa is because we've seen him get knocked out before. We've seen him get rocked. Erceg wasn't really rocking him, to be fair. Like, Costa actually was rocking Erceg more than Erceg was rocking him. But Erceg won the minutes. He won the second and third round. So yeah, these guys they're both gonna slow down after the first round. So I think this is a fight you should be sitting back and watching. Unless you want to bet the underdog Kevin Borjas, I don't hate it. Maybe Kevin Borjas by decision, which is like +400. +450 for Kevin Borjas by decision. I mean, it could go to this, and I could see like a split decision for Borjas here because Costa can't get the submission off. I mean, he's gonna get outstruck. I think. I really think he's gonna get outstruck here. But I could also see Costa getting a submission to plus 500, like Costa by decision plus 250. The books really don't know what's gonna happen here either, and I agree with them. I think this is like a really 50-50 fight, right up the middle, and it's gonna be a good fight. I mean, this is the like Joshua, like Kevin Borja starting the early card. Like it's always fun watching him start the card. His fight with Borja is actually really fun to watch too. Claustrom said, I got Erceg's son in this one. All right, Claustrom. Paco said Borja split decision 29-28, 29-20. Yeah, I could see like a 20. Yeah, I could see that happening too. I don't hate the like split decision. This isn't plus 450. It might sprinkle like $10 on it or something. I'm not putting like these guys in parlays or anything. I don't really like. If you guys are more confident than I am on this fight, like maybe do it. But I think they still have a lot to prove in the UFC overall for them to be putting. You should be before you guys put them in any parlays. What's going on, Dean? It's good to see you, man. He said, "What's up, Nick? I'm just chilling, bro. Just breaking down the card." And I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not crazy hyped for this card. Like 300, like bro, I could not wait for 300, and 300 absolutely delivered too. But we're gonna be watching this card anyways. But I wish the main card was actually more stacked than it is right now. But I guess they want all the Brazilian guys to win. Yeah. Who you guys picking here? Let's see who the chat's picking here. Chat's picking cost at 60% right now. Yeah, I mean this is a close fight. It's like 50-50. Most people are picking 50-50. All right. Next fight on the card is gonna be Ismail Bonfim taking on Vince Pichel. Yeah, man. So Bonfim, I think he bounces back here. Vince Pichel. I was actually thinking about picking Vince Pichel, but 40 years old, man. He's actually done pretty well in the UFC overall. Hasn't really fought any dangerous strikers, to be fair. Like he fought some guys. Most people that he's fought are mostly point fighters. Like they'll go out there and outpoint you. And Pichel's been able to outpoint some of these guys out there. And he's not really like doesn't really have submissions in his game. Which in his game, I mean, I don't think he's gonna be able to get the takedowns here. Like I still got PTSD from Bonfim, so I'm probably gonna stay away. Minus 550. I got flashbacks from him and his brother. But yeah, I think Bonfim gets it done. Does he get a knockout? I'm gonna say this isn't. Pichel is really tough, man. I could see like a third round TKO for Bonfim. Damn is piling up on from Bonfim's side. I could see that happening, but not like a crazy confident play here, to be honest with you guys. But let's see what happens. It's gonna be a good fight back and forth. Taz said MPD MMA mass puta. What the hell does that even mean? I know it probably doesn't mean something good, right? Taz said I got Benoit's son into this one. Yeah, yo. So Benoit was landing some nice body kicks, and he kind of just hurt him to the body and then took him down. Pichel, I don't see Pichel like just take him down early here. Larry CTM said I pick him. I had a 16-6 leg parlay with Guskov and Anama last Saturday, and the Nicola pick fucked it up. Damn, bro. Yeah, those long shot parlays, like they're if you want to parlay underdog, maybe do like 2 or 3 legs at most. Um, yeah, I played Guskov live. Like I had the under 1.5. I got like burnt on the under 1.5. Then I played Guskov live at plus 100 because I seen Ryan Spann not getting the submission early, and I was like, okay, it's gonna be over for him now because he just gets tired after the first round. He almost finished Anthony Smith in the first round too, but if Spann can't finish in the first round, it's basically just toast. Like he's got no fight IQ. His chin is very questionable. I don't know how anyone was trusting Ryan Spann out there at minus 200. And then Nicola was actually, I think Nicola wasn't like a bad pick. Just the chin is just pretty horrible. I had a feeling like if he's gonna lose, it's gonna be by KO for sure. But yeah, I should have probably seen it coming. Yeah, I only have like one parlay for this card. I don't really feel. I know there's like some chalky favorites you can parlay on this card, but I feel good about like one parlay on this card overall. Yeah, Bonfim, I mean, phenomenal striker, man. He's been out grappled before, but he's been out grappled by solid grapplers. Like Moicano was able to take his back and submit him. He's been stopped like all 4 times in his career. So his submission defense is very questionable, but Pichel's his game is not really submitting people. Pichel, like he'll like maybe like go for a takedown, but I don't think he's gonna get a takedown here. I think Bonfim probably gonna I don't know if he's gonna knock him out. I could see like a late TKO, but I'm gonna say Bonfim on the scorecards. Um, do we do a poll? Let's do a poll. I'm supposed to do a poll for this one. Okay, let's do a poll for this one. Pichel wins from Hell Pichel, bro. I like his nickname. His nickname is actually pretty lit. Pichel and Bonfim. They were supposed to fight on that Brazilian card, right? Like I think a couple months back in November or something like that. So Bonfim missed weight, so you gotta watch out for Bonfim. Might miss weight again here. But let's see what happens though. This would be a fun fight either way. Bro, let me check what the hell's going on. Yo, the Boxers are getting their ass whooped right now, so bad. What the hell is going on? Yeah, Pichel is 41 years old. This is such a mismatch. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna knock him out. I could see like a knockout, but I'm not really too sure about the knockout here. I think I think Bonfim's gonna win though. Like I just can't get there to parlay him at minus 550. Like if he goes out there, makes us look easy, man. I think we're only gonna have to fade Bonfim with guys that can grapple and guys that have good submission game, like Moicano, like Benoit Santoni, like guys that are like have decent durability at high level. So Bonfim should be able to get the job done here. I'm gonna say like probably like a KO, late TKO, but does he get a KO, man? Pichel is actually 41 years old, which is pretty fucking old for I mean 155. I'm not sure if he's gonna get the KO here. Like that's my only worry. He might not be able to get the knockout here. So let's look at the odds. So the odds for this one is Bonfim coming in at minus 550. I think he's gonna win for sure. I'm actually confident in Bonfim now. The more I think about this fight, Pichel, like he's durable though. It's not like Pichel is like he's got questionable chin or anything. His chin is actually pretty good. I don't think Pichel is gonna knock him out. He's gonna have to win at least 2 out of 3 rounds. If Bonfim, he better hope that Bonfim gasses out, or he better hope they can control him on the ground. And I just don't think he's gonna be able to control him on the ground for majority of the fight to win the fight overall. Um, Bonfim Bonfim can also submit people too. He's got a submission game too. We haven't really seen it in the UFC yet, but the guy can definitely submit people too. Bonfim by inside the distance. Bonfim plus 110. I guess you can parlay Bonfim, but I can't get there. Plus minus 550. Maybe live. I mean, Pichel can definitely hang in there, have some good moments out there. Can he get it done? I mean, Pichel, I mean, he's a tough dude, man. He's a tough 41-year-old. So I think the speed's gonna be a factor, though. The age factor also. Yeah, there's a lot working against Pichel here. Yeah, I gotta go Bonfim. I think Bonfim gets it done here. But I just can't get there parlaying him at minus 550. If he was like minus 250, I definitely would parlay him here. Just the number is just way too wide. Like you're not gonna get much juice out there for Bonfim, but he's gonna be fighting in Brazil, so he can definitely get it done out there too. Fight goes the distance plus 110. Fight is gonna go the distance minus 140. If it doesn't go the distance, it's gonna be Bonfim getting the finish. Yeah, this one's like the props are tricky for this one. Bonfim by KO plus 175. Like the show doesn't really get knocked out a lot. Like it's not like he's a chinny guy or anything. Or he's really tough. But at 41 years old, man, like you're only gonna be able to like take so much damage at 41 years old. He's only been knocked out like one time, right? Yeah, he's only been knocked out once in the UFC, and it was It was by a slam and punches. I don't think he's gonna get knocked out here. I'm gonna say Bonfim the scorecards. I think Bonfim gets it done by decision. Plus 190 for Bonfim by decision. I don't hate the prop to be honest, but we're just gonna watch this fight. There's like a couple of spots that I'm really confident in this one, but I'm not like for minus 550. I'm not that confident in Bonfim at minus 550. Bro, the Bucks are losing so bad. What the hell? I mean, the Pacers are losing so bad right now in NBA. Holy shit. Pichel with the puncher chance. I mean, anyone has a puncher chance in the UFC, but I don't think Bonfim's like chinny or anything, right? He just got grappling hold in his game. You can take this guy down and submit him. Larry said this card has stupid wide odds. Like there are a lot of mismatches. I mean, there are. I think this could be a mismatch too. I could see this being a mismatch. But Pacho is actually more proven in the UFC than Bonfim. Dean said that Bonfim gets cut if he loses. I don't think that he's getting cut. He's 1-1 right in the UFC right now. Like I don't think he's getting cut, but he should definitely not lose this fight. Like if he loses to like 41-year-old Pacho, like his stock's gonna go down all the way down. Dean said okay. Larry said we're retarded take, but go ahead, keep feeding your polluted mind. What's going on right now, Larry? You're beefing with Dean in the chat right now, Larry. What's going on, brother? All right, let's go to the next one. Next fight on the card. I'm gonna say Bonfim by decision. I think he's gonna land enough damage, and it's not like he's a KO or a bust. He can definitely win a striking matchup too. Maybe like a third round TKO. Like I could see that happening, but I'm gonna say by decision for now. Up next, we got Diony Barboza taking on Ernesta Kirchkadi. Let's do a poll for this one. I mean, you guys are picking Bonfim at 89%. Yeah, I think Bonfim gets done. What's going on, Juno? It's good to see you, man. He said, "Hello, brother. I'm at work. Right? You're working right now. What time is it right now, bro? It's fucking 11:51 p.m. here where I'm at right now. That's crazy, bro. Good stuff, man. I'm glad you're out there grinding right now." Barboza. Now I do like a play for this fight. I mean, there's a play that I like for this fight. Courage Caddy. Let me see. Let me do the poll for this one. I think that there's no picture for Barboza here, but you guys know. You guys probably seen her picture in Tapology. They're both coming off Contender Series right now, and this is gonna be a fun fight. It's gonna be a fun fight. Courage Caddy. Courage. Bro, what? Courage Cad? I think that's her name. Courage Caddy. Courage Cad. Courage Caddy. Alright, so this is a striker versus grappler matchup pretty much. Barboza can also strike. She's not like the best striker out there, but I could see her striking. I could see her also striking here and keeping it competitive on the feet. It's not like Ernesto's like a crazy power puncher. She's a point fighter. Normally she wasn't throwing a lot of strikes out there, a lot of volume out there on in a reasonable way. But on a Contender Series, she threw like over 150 significant strikes in a Contender Series. And she fought that girl Carly Judas, who really wasn't that proven, to be fair. Now she's gonna be taking Dina Barboza. They're both coming off Contender Series, and Barboza's actually fought the way better competition. I mean, she fought Gina Bishop, who's a pretty established PFL fighter in PFL, has some of the best jiu-jitsu out there for like a 39-year-old women's MMA fighter. Yeah, I think Barboza. I'm gonna pick Barboza by submission. If she gets the wrestling going, if she gets her game going here, she's gonna be able to get a submission. If she can't get the wrestling going, Ernesto's gonna win by decision. Or Diona can definitely control her enough. Maybe pull off a decision, but I think Diona is gonna be able to get enough takedowns, either win by dominant decision or look for a submission. I'm gonna say submission. I'm gonna say like a second, third round submission for Barboza. I think she can get a submission here, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun fight back at first fight here. Ernesto, she can definitely win too. She's 5-0 undefeated right now. Hasn't really fought the best competition out there. Barboza actually has a win over Queen Silva, by the way, back in 2019 or 2021. I think it's 2020, 2019. So if you can go out there and beat a girl like Diana Barboza, you used to be able to get the takedowns on Ernesto here. We haven't really seen Ernesto's grappling test yet, so we're gonna find out what level her grappling's at right now. It was 11 a.m. over there for you. Okay, that's true. For me, it's like 11:54 p.m. for me right now, bro. So I was like, holy shit, working late. I used to work late night too. I hate working late night, bro. Like you're like falling asleep. I fall asleep at like 4 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. No matter how long you sleep when you're working nights, bro, like you're always gonna be falling asleep by like 5. Like I need a Red Bull or energy drink like early in the morning. And McCliff said I put a bet on Barboza in a parlay with Brito. She should win, bro, but I'm gonna sprinkle the submission prop. I don't think I'll parlay her. I'm gonna sprinkle submission. If she wins, it's gonna be by like a submission or like either like a rack up enough control time. And I think if she gets a wrestling going, it's gonna be a submission. But I don't hate that. I like that. I like that parlay because I'm glad you took out Lucindo. Lucindo like minus 550, bro. Like it's way minus 450 is just way too chalky for Lucindo. What's going on, Alex Cruz? You said, what's up? Pick him on that ground. You already know Alex Cruz. Good to see you, man. Banks said Brito in a lock. I think he is, man. I think he's one of the locks on the card. Even the line isn't crazy for him. For him to be a minus 138, like I think is a pretty good play. I think people keep fading Brito, man. They're fading Brito with Feely too. So I known about Brito for a minute. I've been watching him on LFA from like back when he fought Chepe. I've been watching Brito for a minute, and he was a plus 200 underdog against Feely too. And people are like, "Oh, this guy is he's been beating some bums off on LFA and Rizal MMA." Like people found out that Brito's a legit man. And he also beat Diego Lopez too. I thought Diego Lopez might be able to pull it off there, but I was so wrong, man. I was so wrong. I was like Diego Lopez might be able to submit him or like in the ground, but Lopez just couldn't really get anything off. And Brito was taking him down wherever he wanted to take him down, bro. Brito's a fucking pit bull, man. Junior said no disrespect to anyone that swings that way, but you're talking about John Jones right now. I mean, let him do what he wants, bro. I don't have a problem with people what they want to do. Dean said WMMA is rough with bets. Yeah, I agree with you, Dean. I'm staying away from most women's MMA fighters. I'll probably sprinkle Diona Barboza like in a parlay, like a prop parlay submission, and take someone else in a prop parlay, like a long shot prop parlay. But I'm gonna just chill right now. I'm not like crazy about putting money on this fight. Honda said, "Pick him, bro. What are your honest thoughts on Jubilee? Can he make a comeback? I think he can still win some fights. But for him to like the way he folded, man, it's just not the best look. The way he folded in that when things got tough, man, he just folded like he just fucking packed his lunch and went home. And that who was it? Mike Breeden? Yeah, the Mike Breeden fight. He should have won the fight. He was actually winning that fight up until like the third round. He's got like a gas tank issue too. But he's got a good skill set. He can definitely like grapple. He can strike. Throws a ton of volume. Like he's not a bad fighter. He's just not crazy tough. James said, "Oh, what are your best 4-piece parlay? I'm about to put 100 on it, bro. I do parlays. I do like 2-3 legs at the most. Like I hardly ever do 4-leg parlays. Whenever I do 4-leg parlays, I'm always missing, bro. Like PFO is like where I do like doing parlays mostly. PFO has been great for parlays this year for me. I do like 4-leg parlays on PFL mostly. That's where like your most of the parlays will cash. And in the UFC when like the UFC fighters are like they're fighting the highest level competition out there. So it's like I'll probably give you. We'll probably go over parlay at then. There's WMMA has cost me a lot. Won't be doing much that shit anymore. Yeah, man, because these fights are unpredictable, right? There's these girls that are not proven yet. Taz said, Mr. Pibbs, that you, Mr. Pibbs said, pick him. I love you, bro. You're a good guy. I strive to be more like you. I appreciate that, Mr. Pibbs. You're too, man. You're a good guy, Mr. Pibbs. When you're not trolling, you're not trolling in the chat, but you've been on your best behavior lately. Alex Cruz said Brito is a legit unlock. Yeah, as Jack Shore is a former bantamweight, right? Like, was if he went out there and starched Amir Khani in the first round, I'd be like, okay, this guy's could be a problem at 145. But if you're out there like in a competitive back and forth fight, losing the first round to Makwan Amir Khani, who I've been fading in Octagon now, he's out there fighting in Octagon now. I faded him. He was a favorite in Octagon, and I took the other guy, and I made some money there on Machayev. I fought Machayev in Octagon. If you're losing the first round, Makwan Amir Khani, I just can't trust you. Like I don't think he's gonna beat Brito. And Brito can do it all, man. He can grapple, he can strike. He's got decent cardio. Dude's always out there training like crazy. Taz said Charles used to fold too. It's always ones you don't expect to come back. Yeah, that is true. That you're right. Charles is like, actually, he wasn't looking bad out there in that Armin Sarukian fight. I don't know how he didn't submit Armin Sarukian. That submission was fully locked in. To be honest, I was like, holy shit, it's all over. I picked Armin, and I was like, okay, shit, oh shit, it's all over already. Larry said, pick him. Are you going live for the fighting nerd gym out of Brazil parlay? Are you going for the fighting nerds? Yeah, I like I like Ruffy and I like Kaio and I'm not sure about Gene Silva though. Gene Silva, I mean, I could that parlay can definitely catch, man. Cause Gene Silva, you know, he's gonna go out there fight for your money. But I think it's gonna be a tough fight for Gene Silva there. Yeah, I like that parlay, man. I think that can definitely cash. Um, I've had success betting Gaethje, Usman, Rose in that past. Yeah, I mean these guys are all training together, right? In fact, it's a new cut, my man. Yeah, I got it's the same Diego Lopez haircut. Just my hair is like full of, like down right now. All right, guys. So, bro, how much? Like, the Bucks like pace. I can't believe Pacers are losing by like fucking 20 points right now. Holy shit, they're losing by a lot, like a landslide. It's crazy. All right, guys. So next fight, who we got next? I'm gonna go Barboza by like a second submission. Up next, we have Mauricio Huffy taking on Jamie Malarkey. So let's do a poll for this one. You guys are picking Barboza 73%. I forgot to go over props. So props for Barboza, I like the submission plus 175. It was plus 200 when I gave it out in my best video. So the line's been moving the other way a bit. The prop line, I mean, like I made my best video this morning and it was plus 200 this morning. So I guess some people are out there sprinkling the submission because I think if she gets a takedown, it's gonna be a submission because we haven't really. I don't think Ernesto's really fought anyone that can grapple like Barboza. But I'm not like crazy confident. It's a long shot prop for a reason, but I think she can get a she can get a submission if she gets that grappling going. All right, guys, let's talk about this fight now. This is gonna be a good fight, man. This is gonna be a banger. We got Mauricio Huffy coming off Contender Series, and he's moving down to 155 for this one. Yeah, it's Huffy taking on Malarkey. I've been fading Malarkey chin. The only time I bet on Malarkey recently was that John McDessie fight. And I don't even think he won the fight, to be honest. I was like so happy that they actually gave it to him, but I was not like crazy confident that he actually won the fight because that was like a close fight, man. I mean, I think what's his name, McDessie actually won the fight in my opinion. I was happy they gave it to my boy Malarkey because okay, what the fuck is going on? I was happy to give it to my boy Malarkey because I had a parlay with Malarkey, but I told myself I'm never gonna parlay this. This guy had these odds again ever in my life. He's like minus 180 there, minus 175 or something like that. Yeah, I'm picking Ruffy. I think I locked him Ruffy by KO TKO minus 130. Nah, Contender Series he actually looked good out there in Contender Series. Was defending all the takedowns from Magomed Aliyev. That the guy that was actually Magomed Aliyev had a split decision with Impact Kasangane. So Magomed was not a bum. He was actually favored to win that matchup too. And I picked Magomed Aliyev, and Magomed Ali was probably up. I think it was 1-1 heading into the third round. Then Magomed Aliyev absolutely gassed out, got taken like I think even for a takedown got reversed. Ruffy really put it on him. I think this fight, Ruffy's he's a big dude, man. He's moving down from 170, so I think he's gonna be able to defend the takedown. Are they fighting at 170 here, or are they fighting at 155? Or is Malarkey actually moving up to 170 here? Like, what's the case? So they're fighting at 170, right? Do you guys know if they're fighting at 170? They might be fighting at 170. Then I might be wrong. I thought Jimmy Malarkey I thought Ruffy was moving down to 155. I was like, how's it gonna make 155? But yeah, I'm gonna go Ruffy. I think Ruffy by KO. I think it's super live, man. I don't think Malarkey's gonna be able to get the takedowns here. And he hasn't looked good in a minute. Like Malarkey has not looked good in so long, bro. Like, I think he should be on like a 3-5 losing streak right now because I think McDessie beat him. Like, I really think McDessie beat him, and that's from a guy that's actually bet Malarkey there. And the reason that he got that unanimous decision was because he was in Sydney, Australia, and sucks for McDessie because he got cut from the UFC after that one. But Hack Prez, I picked Hack Prez by KO, I think there, and he was up to knock him out. And then obviously Naimov, he was actually taking on Naimov, who's a 145er, like, but Naimov still knocked him out in the second round. So he's been chin. Even the Michael Johnson fight, I think Michael Johnson should have won that matchup, in my opinion. Yeah, so Malarkey has not looked good in so long. Taz said, You can call out my name on YouTube, but you scrawny motherfuckers will get slapped down here. Stay out of the USA like Guru. Bro, who are you talking to right now, Mr. Pibbs? They already said this is one at 155. Okay, it's at 155, right? I was like, I might be wrong because they have it one. They have the Malarkey weight for 170 here. His weight on the UFC website. It says lightweight up top. Yeah, you're right. It does say 155. Jesus, that's Mr. Pibbs says stay in Canada. You're safer out over there with your daddy Trudeau, bro. Trudeau will slap Iran, Mr. Pibbs. He would have you out there collecting beer cans for change out there. Dean said 155. Okay, yeah, it's 155. Yeah, I don't think Malarkey is gonna be able to take him down here at 155. Even at 170, I don't think Malarkey would ever like be able to take down guys at 170. Maybe some guys out there, but Ruffy's he's a good he trains with good grapplers out there. I think Ruffy's gonna knock him out and probably in the first rounds. I'm gonna say like a second on KO for Ruffy. I think Ruffy's gonna knock him on the second on. Um, like we haven't like I can't even say that Ruffy. We haven't seen his grappling test because we have like he's got decent grappling, and it's not like I don't think he's gonna get getting taken on here. I think Ruffy's -130 for knockout. I like Ruffy. I got him in a parlay. I think he's gonna win. -190 for Ruffy now. Yeah, I think he's gonna win. Fight does not go this -275. Ruffy by KO, -130. I think Ruffy by KO. I don't think he's really gonna look for a submission here. And Murky's he's probably gonna have I think he's got the better jiu-jitsu here, so I don't think Ruffy's gonna be looking for a submission here. I think he's just gonna knock him out on the feet. Yeah, I like Ruffy. I think Ruffy's gonna knock him out on the feet here. Um, he should be cut if he loses Larry. I don't think they're gonna cut Malarkey yet. I mean, they could. He's like 5-5 in the UFC right now, right? And they could. Grammy said Ruffy, Lucindo parlay. I like Ruffy and Brito parlay more than I like Lucindo Manas. Or you can do Ruffy and Kaio, but you're not gonna get plus money there. I like Ruffy and Kaio, to be honest. You can also put Brito in there to juice it up. What's going on, Anakin Skywalker? Good to see you, bro. Anakin. He said Cliff said I have a purpose on Brito parlay. I like Ruffy and Brito. I like that one. I like Selecki, not Selecki. I mean, I like Close too, but Close is he's gonna be out there fighting in Brazil, and I think Close is gonna win too. Does Ruffy ground game not make you nervous? Nah, his ground game is solid, man. He trains over there at Fighting Nerds, and those guys are like known for their grappling over there. Kai trains with the Kaya Braulio. Ruffy should win this one, but we see contenders series got dudes lose. Guys are like going out there not getting a finish in contender series. I feel like some of those guys lose, and we've seen this guy get a finish in the third round. So I'm not really worried about him getting tired here. Even if he's losing the fight early, I could still see Ruffy catching him later. Like so, Ruffy's gonna be live for a KO the whole fight, and I don't think Malarkey is gonna be able to take the big shots. And like Magomed Ali was taking some big shots on the feed, and Magomed Ali's chin is actually pretty good. The only reason Magomed Ali got knocked out was because of ground and pound. He was so tired too. That's the only reason Magomed Ali got knocked out. Um, does Ruffy? I don't. His ground game doesn't make me nervous at one bit. Telling you listen to win. I think he wins too. It's just a line, bro. Like -350, -400. Like just a chalky line. Larry said go with the Fighting Nerds, Jim Parlay, Gene Silva, Ruffy, Bahalio. Yeah, I like that one. But I'm picking against Gene Silva though right now. But yeah, dude can definitely win. Dean said Lucindo for WMMA only one with the confidence on the card. Yeah, Lucindo, I actually parlayed her when she fought Polly and Vienna. So a lot of people were picking up Polly and Vienna there. So Lucindo, like I actually played her when I parlayed her when she fought that Brogan Walker girl. I think people like they don't really know how good Lucindo is. Just the line. I wish she was like -250 here. I would probably parlay if she was -250, -200. And Karolina Kowalkiewicz has actually been looking pretty good out there. It's just he's got no power. And I see Lucindo just landing the bigger, better shots out there. And I don't think Kowalkiewicz is going to be shooting takedowns. Lucindo might get the takedowns herself there. Ruffy with 99% certainty. Yeah, I picked Ruffy by KO. I lost my KO last week. I had Nicolau as a lock. So Shit, it's minus 400 now. You got it minus 200. That's a great parlay piece, Grammy. It's like minus 400 or something like that, I think. Let's see the yeah, I got a roughly by KO TKO here. What's the line on Lucindo? Yeah, it's minus 425. It's absolutely just we out of control. So all right, let's talk about the next fight. We got Joakim Silva. These are just early prelims. These prelims are actually more stacked than the main card. I mean, I might be wrong, but I feel like the prelims are actually better than the main card right now. Like the way this, like as of right now, I'm like way more hyped about the prelims than the main card. Guys, make sure you guys do me a favor, hit the like button, guys. Let's freaking go. We got everyone picked Ruffy on the polls. Let's go. It's time to fade Malarkey. Like I was like, Malarkey made me sweat so much in that Makdesi fight. It sucks for Makdesi because he got cut from the UFC. They didn't renew his contract after that one. Silva versus Close. So I played Silva live when he fought Clay Guida. So I was like, we were live during that card, and I played him live at minus 130 in the second one because I knew he was landing the bigger, better shots on Clay Guida, and Clay Guida gave him a tough fight though. And Silva going into that fight was minus 350, like minus 300. Like he was supposed to run through Clay Guida or at least win 30-27. That was like a close, close fight. Some people think Clay Guida won the fight. I don't think he did, but yeah, I think Close just a step higher than Clay Guida, and Close can strike, he can grapple, he can do it all, man. So I like Close. I think Close is gonna get it done, but I'm nervous though because Close like he'll like entertain a firefight sometimes like he did. Remember that Benir Darius fight? Like that was a crazy knockout from Darius. Darius actually more skilled than Joaquim Silva, to be fair, and like obviously Close went out there, got the slam knockout over Selecki. We're on Close there. I like Close there. It was only minus 130 for Dakar Close there against Selecki. Selecki is like jiu-jitsu nerd. He doesn't really strike at all. Close, yeah, Close this season, but he shouldn't get fired. He shouldn't get a finish to get his name in the rankings. He should get a finish. Yeah, he should get a finish out there. Is he gonna get a finish though? Like he could, but I feel like he's not gonna be engaging in a firefight here. I know he got the knockout by a slam knockout over what's his name Selecki, yes, Joe Selecki, but Selecki just jiu-jitsu nerd. I think close by decision, man. So Silva's really tough. I know he got knocked out by Ricky Glenn, so I could see like a KO here, obviously, but like close, like he's fight's really safe, man. I don't know, like is he gonna get the KO? I'm not sure about the KO though, but I do think he's gonna win overall. I like close money line. I think you can parlay close, like in a long shot parlay or something. Like not don't put too much on it because Silva is actually dangerous too. He gave Armas Rukin a tough fight, man. I mean, he was getting dominated for majority of that fight, but he rocked Armas Rukin, had him like shooting for his life. And Silva's dangerous shoot, but his game isn't like as technical as Jakar Close. Close is going to be landing more volume. Close can also grapple. He can also strike. Like, he can do it all. His station defense is solid, so I don't see Joaquim Silva getting down and submitting him there. I think Close, he needs to like at least separate himself on the scorecards if it goes a distance, or needs to at least get a knockout. Close, I like Close a lot. I think Close gets it done. The odds for Close aren't even crazy for Close. Minus did we do a poll for this one? We did do a poll for this one, right? Yeah. So the odds for Close minus 177. I saw him at like minus 148 earlier today. Joaquim Silva minus plus 152. I think Close gets it done. And minus 177 honestly is not crazy for Close. I mean, he's getting up there in age though. They're both. I think Silva's like 34 years old, right? He's like 34. How old is he? I think he's like 34 or something, and Selecki's. I mean, Close is actually like 36. So they're getting kind of up there in age. But Close hasn't looked bad. He actually looked good out there. Hopefully, he doesn't think he's gonna knock out Dugan and just doesn't fight a smart game plan out there. Because he got the slam knockout, easy money there for him there. But hopefully, he doesn't try something like that with Joaquim Silva. I want him just striking and just technically strike with Joaquim Silva. I think just a far more superior technical striker. Ricardo close by knockout plus 150. Um, close by decision plus 200. I think the money line. I like the money line for Kosovo. I mean, close the car close. I think I said I don't see Silva winning this at all. Yeah, me neither. I mean, it's a fight, so anything can happen in a fight. You never know, but I think close gets it done. Ricky Glenn loss is horrible. Yeah, yeah. Ricky Glenn loss is horrible. I mean, definitely 100%. That loss is not equal for him. Close should win. Yeah. I would not bet this one. I think it's not. I think this is probably the better fight to bet on than some other fights on this card. Um, yeah, I'm gonna parlay close. I think close is not a bad parlay piece. I actually played him straight up. I had a 1 unit play on the close against Lecky. He was like minus 130, so I could have gotten my plus money too because like the line was going back and forth in the Lecky fight. Went out there, got the job done easy. I think this is going to be a tougher fight than the Selecki fight because Silva's actually got some nice. He's got some dangerous hands on him. He could grapple also, but doesn't throw a lot of volume out there. I think Close is going to be just a one step ahead the whole time. But Close needs to separate himself. He needs to win 2 out of 3 rounds or get a knockout or finish clearly. Because if you go the distance, you never know what the judges over there in Brazil. I mean, the judges weren't terrible last time, right? In Brazil, like in Mexico, I think that was in Mexico City. Hopefully, judges are not biased. You could see Silva submitting him. No, I don't think he's gonna submit him. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna submit him, man. Close has got nice. He's a good grappler. I think he's a way better grappler than even Silva. I don't think he's got the danger jiu-jitsu as Silva, but he's like so Close is actually a good grappler, man. I mean, Benito Darius couldn't really get him down, and he rocked Benito Darius like bad early. Then he got reckless trying to chase a knockout. He got clipped and put away. But I like Close. I think Close gets it done. Has wins over Bobby Green, Trisha Giagos. I mean, he couldn't finish Trisha Giagos though. To be fair, has win over Rafa Garcia. Rafa Garcia win is actually pretty good. I like that Rafa Garcia win. Joe Slecki knocked out Joe Slecki in the first 2 minutes. Yeah, I think Close is a good bet this week. Dean said a bunch of this fights seem easy to pick, but UFC has a way of disappointing people. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Dean. Yo, Ronnie said hi from Peru. What's going on, Ronnie? Are you backing your boy Borjas, Kevin Borjas? His name's what's it? Kevin Borjas, right? What was his name? Yeah, Kevin Borjas. I was like, am I fucking mispronouncing his name? But it is Kevin Borjas. Yeah, I think Close gets it done by like either by a knockout or like a decision. I don't think he's gonna submit Joaquin Silva. Like Close, I think it's gonna go the distance. I feel like Silva's really tough, man. I know he's been knocked out like by other guys, but in that Sarukin fight, like his chain was actually looking good out there. And Sarukin can strike too. I think Sarukin is not a bad striker. And it took Sarukin till like the third round, like the last 2 minutes to finish him with the ground and pound. And I don't think Close is gonna be throwing ground and pound like that. I would just play Close like straight up on the money line. I don't think it's worth like looking for props on this one. Um, Larry said pick him. Let me know what you think about this one. Long shot, parlay on Fame, Rafi, Close, Gomes. Bro, that's the menacing long shot parlay. Holy shit. Earl by Brito, Brahalio, Pereira, Petrino, Aldo, Pantoja. Um, I mean, it could definitely cash, bro, but I don't play long shot props like parlays like that. I mean, you're obviously you're gonna make a ton of money if that hits, but maybe do like a round robin with that. I'd probably feel good about doing a round robin like that. I think I said that I would switch Pantoja with Erceg. Um, I mean, I think Pantoja is gonna win though, but I'm not crazy like confident in it. I want to get Pantoja like minus 150 or something like that. If the line goes down to like minus 150, minus 140, I would play Pantoja for sure. But I played Pantoja at minus 170 over Royval, and we had him in a parlay of the week against Royval. Dean said I like it, Larry. Might as well give it a shot. I mean, I wouldn't hate to put like $5 on it, like 10 some, maybe like some sprinkle. Carmi said I agree with every pick, Larry. Besides the Aldo fight, too close for me to fuck with. But the rest looks great. Yeah, the Jose Aldo fight, I'm staying away from betting that one because I've been watching Jose Aldo for like over 10 years, And I don't want to be betting against Jose Aldo. And if he goes out there and wins, bro, I want to see Jose Aldo win. Like, to be honest, as a fight fan, but it's gonna be a tough fight for him. Costa versus Borjas. I think Costa. Yeah, I was leaning towards Borjas at first, but I think Costa, like, he trains at a better gym, has better jiu-jitsu, fought the better competition. I flipped to Costa now, but that's a really close fight. It could go either way. And like I said, I also picked Aldo decision because I'm taking a huge risk. I don't think it's a big risk, man. It could definitely happen. I don't think Jose Aldo should be like a plus 130. I think the opening lines were actually pretty spot on, minus 110. I think some people forget that Jose Aldo is known for those leg kicks early in the WC days. Yeah, I'm gonna pick close by like a decision or like a knockout. I could see like a knockout or decision, either one of them. Chat's picking close at 82% in the chat. Let's go, man. I think close. I'm pretty confident close. I'm like medium to high confidence and close to get this done. As long as he doesn't get reckless and leaves the chin up in the middle like he did with Benito Darius, I think close should be able to get it done. I'm joking, Silva. Like, if you can't even knock down Clay Guida, like Clay Guida's like over 40, 50 years old. Like, you should be at least hurting Clay Guida, man. Like, and all the punches that he's landing on Clay Guida wasn't really doing anything to Clay Guida. It's crazy that he actually rocked Armstrong about Charles Oliveira couldn't rock Armstrong. Like, MMA doesn't make sense sometimes. All right, guys. Up next, we got Gene Silva. Is he gonna come out there barking? He might come out there barking again in Brazil. Yo, I like Gene Silva as a fan. I like Gene Silva, man. He's fun to watch. Gene Silva's fun to watch. Let's do a poll for this one. It's gonna be a fun fight. It's gonna be a fun back and forth fight. But Silva, like, this guy is scrappy, man. He's in your face. He's gonna stay in his face all the time. Gamiz has range. He's got the height, so he's gonna need to stay on his bicycle the whole time. Silva, like, obviously he beat Kevin Vallejo, who's actually not a bad prospect. He was like 11-0 undefeated at the time on the Contender Series, and he just made it look like easy, bro. That was like 30-27 across the boards. And Vallejo is honestly not a bad fighter. He's bounced back since then. Vallejo hasn't really been fighting the best competition out there, to be fair. The guy that Gene Silva fought in Contender Series, that's the guy that I'm talking about. I want to see Vallejo is that guy that he fought in Contender Series, Kevin Vallejo. I want to see him fight in like LFA or something. But he's like 13-1 now. He's bounced back, but he's been fighting pretty low level guys out there. Hopefully we see that guy on get another opportunity in Contender Series. Yeah, so Gomi is like, he's a good kickboxer. Like, he's a mostly decision merchant. Has no power. I know he knocked out Eunice Gamori, but that was a body kick. That was like to the cup mostly. I had him in a parlay there. I had Gomis in a parlay with I think the Taylor Laplas. Was it Taylor Laplas? I think Taylor Laplas on that. Was that Paris card? I think it was a Paris card, right? I could be wrong about that. Let me see. I think it was that Paris card winning fight. Okay, that was that Paris card. Yeah, that Gone versus Spiva card. Yeah, I had him in a parlay there with the Laplas. That was like Laplas money line, and he came through for me there, man. Gami's I don't that KO was kind of dumb. I don't think he got the KO. Like, it was like more of a cup shot there, but I guess they scored a knockout. But he's not gonna be finishing Gene Silva here. I just don't see a world where he finishes Gene Silva. Can it happen? I mean, anything can happen, right? It's MMA, so anything can happen. But yeah, I think Gamiz. I'm gonna pick Gamiz here. Just I could see him just frustrating Gene Silva, moving the whole time, staying on his bicycle. But what I will say about William Gamiz is he got rocked in that fight with what was his name? The guy that's bounced back since then. Jordan Aaron's, yeah. So he got rocked on the feet and he was grappling for his life there. Like, he was outstriking Jordan Aaron's, but Jordan Aaron's was staying in his face. He was like landing some big shots on him and rocked him a couple of times. So if Gamiz gets rocked in this fight and he's gonna grapple, he might not get the takedowns that he's looking for if he gets rocked. So That's the only reason I haven't pulled the trigger yet. But I'm thinking about Gamiz by decision. I put that in the best video because I think that's a good value prop. Because if that's basically his money line. If he wins, it's gonna be by like decision. Because I don't see him finishing. I don't see him submitting Jinzo. I don't see him knocking him out. Even if he lands like a head kick, I think Gene Silva chin is pretty durable. Gene Silva, all Gene Silva needs to do is close the distance and stay in his face and land like a power punches. I could see Gamiz landing more output out there because he does land more output, but he's barely getting hit by much. Like he's only been absorbing like 1.49 significant strikes per minute. His striking defense is 75%, which is some of the best striking defense out there. Um, Obviously his takedown defense is 81%. I don't think he's gonna get taken out here. The only way I see Jin Silva winning if he's just striking on the feet and Jin Silva like has like one couple of good moments in every round and just steals decision or like maybe knocks and catches him clean, knocks him out. I don't think he's knocking out Gamiz. I think it's gonna go the distance either way. I'm gonna go Gamiz by decision. I like the value in Gamiz, but I don't know if I'll pull the trigger. I might put like half on Gamiz by like then the line came down, right? It was like plus 130 earlier. It was like even plus 150 like 2 days ago. So the line's actually like down to plus 1 or 2 now. Gamiz by decision plus 250. I like that decision. I think that's basically his money line. Gamiz by decision. Like why is that decision plus 250? I don't know why. Um, Larry said 6 feet to 5'7". Come on, could be easy point decision win for Gamiz. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be easy. I could see Gene Silva having some moments out there, like catching him with a couple of good shots. But Gamiz is showing a pretty good chin out there. Gamiz recent fights are underwhelming. Yeah, he's not he's not the most exciting guy to watch out there. Like we all know that he's not like fun. I like watching Gene Silva more than I like Julian Gamiz as a fight fan. That's what I was thinking, Larry. Larry said I want Silva to win, but Gamiz is fucking tricky with his French pouring style, striking style. Yeah. Gamiz decision. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Gamiz decision. What's going on, Ajay? I just said I got Gamiz decision. I don't think Silva's really that good. I think he's pretty good, man. He's not like he'll throw like spinning back fist, flying knees, so he's gonna be throwing a lot of crazy output out there. But I think Gamiz is just a more skilled fighter overall. But Silva's a menacing dude, man. He's gonna come out there barking like a dog. So let's see if that kind of shakes Gamiz in his boots. When he's watching a guy like fucking Gene Silva barking at him in his face. Good Dean Gamiz is a new Usman of UFC. Nah, Usman like when he was at least Gamiz strikes right. At least he strikes. I mean, when Usman was coming up into the rankings, he was like basically just the guy that's gonna hold you down. He was like how Bilal Muhammad used to be back in the day. Like Bilal Muhammad used to just take you down and just hold you down. But Usman eventually he developed the striking afterwards. Like I don't think like Gamiz is as boring as Usman was when he was new to the UFC. But yeah, Gamiz is it's not fun to watch. Like it's like he is very technical though. He's a very skilled kickboxer. He's fought some decent competition, right? He hasn't been fighting bums. He's fought a KSW fighter, two weight class champion, Saladin Pernasi. I felt Pernasi is actually a good fighter out there in the KSW, 11-2 in KSW. I actually bet him over Adrian Bertonsky, and I was kind of disappointed. I mean, just got Pernasi just got kind of cage pushed. That was at 170 though. But yeah, this guy like his losses are pretty respectable. Morgan Charrier he hooked him in the second round. So Charrier, we know Charrier can grapple too. Like he was taking a champion Marisco. So that's his only two losses, right? Morgan Charrier and Saladin. Fought Saladin in his first pro fight, like in 2016. We know how good Saladin is. 11-2 in KSW. Morgan Charrier is pretty good too. We know this guy's good, even though his record is like 19-10. So he's been beating some. He's been fighting legit guys out there. Just just a smirk on his face, kind of just always fucking funny, right? He's got the smirk on his face. But yeah, I'm gonna go Gamiz by decision. I don't think it's finishing Gene Silva. Gene Silva can definitely win this fight. And this is like a 50-50 fight, but I like the value in Gamiz here. All right, guys. Next fight. This is gonna be a banger, man. This is the fight that I'm like so hyped for. You got the first human versus Elvis Brenner. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. I just said I'm so salty. I had a video made about the flyweight division being made, and my laptop crashed during the video to delete. Damn, bro, that sucks, man. You're gonna have to record. You're gonna have to remake it again. There's a new Usman dude fights more like Izzy watches fights. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I mean, Usman, at least when Usman got his striking going, but he was out there working with Trevor Whitman. He was actually fun to watch. I kind of miss Usman as the champion, man. Usman, at least Usman was out there staying active, right? Like, look at fucking Leon Edwards, bro. Leon is like so fucking boring. Like I picked him over Kobe and I bet him over Kobe. Yeah, like it was like misleading money, but Kobe, like, god damn it, Leon, man. Leon's like so boring. I thought Usman was kind of boring, but Leon's like just way more boring than Usman even. Uh, there you say, yeah, boring as fuck. And so why didn't the UFC just put Gomez in the Paris card in September instead of Brazil? Makes no sense. They probably were looking for an opponent for Dean Silva, right? Silva is a scurry. His antics may play a factor too. Yeah, I could see that. I could see those him fucking just barking and Gomez to a fucking knockout or some shit. But yeah, and that even in that so I had Dean Silva by like around 1 KOs plus 100. I was like, bro, I was like, damn, he's not gonna knock out fucking what's his name that absolute bum that he fought Weston Wilson. Yeah, it was Weston Wilson. So I was like, it was like almost going into the second round, bro. That fight almost went into the second round, and like Weston Wilson was landing some nice shots on him too. So it's not like Weston Wilson wasn't landing anything on him. I think Weston Wilson's an absolute bum. Like he's so bad. I don't know how like how do you bring a guy like Weston Wilson in the UFC and not bring a guy like Paul Hughes from Cage Warriors like or like these other good fighters out there in Cage Warriors or like LFA and stuff. Like why sign a guy like a fucking Weston Wilson? Like just I don't know. These guys like the guys that work for the UFC are just horrible. Yeah, let me do a poll for this one. You guys are picking Gomez at 73% in chat for the last fight. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun fight, man. I can't wait for this one. It's gonna be a good ass fight. All right, so Earl by the first human, bro. Earl by the guy looks like he fucking just killed 20 fucking 30 mammoths out there. Brenner, bro. This is a fight that I'm staying away from betting because I like Brenner, man. I like Brenner a lot. I actually bet Guram Kutladze against Brenner because I really wasn't too familiar with Brenner before that fight. I know he got the win over Javera to Huga, which I think was like wouldn't really say a robbery, but it was like a close fight. But yeah, that was like a very back and forth fight. I think some people were calling it a robbery because people bet on Huga, so I stayed away from that one betting wise. But I definitely did bet Guram. I thought Guram was gonna be able to get the takedowns and maybe like get a grounded pound out, but bro, Brenner is a tough dude, man. He showed how tough he is. He showed how gritty he is. He can take damage and he can dish it out later too. He's got good cardio. He can grapple. He can do it all. I'm gonna pick Earlby though, just because the way I've seen is, bro. I was trying to fade Earlby in that Medic fight. I bet in Medic. I put like a half. I think I put half in Medic by like money line. It was plus. It was like underdog plus money because Earlby took that fight on short notice. I knew about Earlby. Like he wasn't really fighting the best guys out there in LFA. So I was like, this is gonna be a tough test for him. Medic, to be fair, Medic was landing some nice knees in the clinch and he was defending some takedowns early. But eventually, like Earlby got the takedowns and just absolutely just fucking manhandled him on the ground. And I think he's gonna get the takedowns on Brenner, but I'm not gonna put money on it because I do respect Brenner a lot. I think he's a solid fighter, man. He trains over there with Charles Oliveira, and like his striking has been looking great in the UFC overall. I had him by a first round knockout in that Krzyzewski fight. Krzyzewski took that fight on short notice. I think he was supposed to fight someone else there, but that was in the Brazil card. I think that was in the Brazilian card. Was that in the Brazil card? Let me check. Let me make sure. I think that was in the Brazil card too. On that Lewis and Almeida card, right? So he's been fighting in Brazil, I think, right? No, that was actually in the Apex. Never mind. I thought that was in the no, that was in that Strickland versus Abus Magomedov card. Yeah, that was the Abus Magomedov Strickland card. Never mind. Holy shit. That's when Abus Magomedov got absolutely fraud checked, right? Like that was crazy. That was hilarious. But yeah, Brenner, man, Brenner's like been looking great out there. Um, Bro, he's like undefeated, in the UFC right now. He was getting a grapple by Escribo Santos. Santos is a 145er, and he was able to beat him and outwork him. So we have seen him get out grappled before, but he's been looking solid out there. And I think Uruguay is gonna get the takedowns though. But I don't. The only play that I might end up doing is Brenner by a third round finish. Because if Uruguay gets a takedowns and controls him for like the first 10 minutes and can't get him out of there, I could see Uruguay slowing down just a tiny bit, and I could see Brenner picking it up with the striking and landing some big shots in Uruguay. Because we haven't really seen Uruguay's. I don't think his cardio is bad. I think he can grapple. He was all grappling Bilal Muhammad in sparring, and Bilal Muhammad has good takedown defense. So I think he's gonna get takedowns here. I definitely see him getting the takedowns here. So whether he can submit him, Brenner, I'm not really sure if he's gonna submit him. He could. I mean, this guy's like that submission that he had Medic, who doesn't have the best grappling out there. To be fair, wasn't even in. It wasn't even under the chin. It was just a face crank, and this guy's face crank is nasty. I mean, holy shit, he almost took his head off of that face crank. Yeah, I'm gonna go Earl by decision. I think he's gonna out grapple him enough to beat him by decision. I want to see a finish, but I respect Brenner. I think it's tough dude, man. I don't think he's gonna look for a way out. Like I don't think Medic was looking for a way out. To be fair, just he couldn't really. His head almost came off, so he had to tap. We have seen Medics like dropping. We've seen Medic get submitted before, so it's not like Medic's got phenomenal grappling. And that knockout that Oba had in LFA, man, that was crazy, dude. That was absolutely crazy. That was like I picked him by first round KO over in LFA, and he knocked that dude's fucking teeth out. Like it was the way he landed that uppercut. I mean, his teeth went up flying out. Like it was just a nasty, vicious like knockout in the LFA. Uruguay, he can strike too. He's got power on the feet, but Brenner's going to be the more technical striker. Brenner's also he doesn't have the reach advantage. That's why he had the reach advantage, to be fair. But they're both 5'10". Why does Brenner look like he's taller though? But Uruguay was actually fighting at 170, so I think Uruguay gets it done by decision. Let's look at the props. So yeah, I'm not crazy about betting this one because I could see like maybe Brenner by third round finish plus no, that's Uruguay. Brenner by third round plus 1100. That should be like plus 2500 or something. I was expecting the number to be like plus 1800 plus. I guess people probably sprinkle that third round finish for Brenner. Fight goes the distance minus 120. Fight is gonna go the distance minus 110. I think people are just not sure if it's gonna go the distance or not because Brenner's showing he's tough, dude, and Uruguay showing that he can finish too. I'm probably gonna sprinkle like Brenner by a third round finish and Uruguay by like a second round finish. I'm definitely not parlaying Uruguay at minus 255. I think the line's like kind of chalky. Like I still want to see him prove something against someone like Brenner. Like that win over Medic, honestly looking good for him right now. But I want to see him beat a guy like Brenner before I start parlaying Uruguay. I think he's gonna win though. I'm pretty confident to win. I just can't get there. Maybe I'll parlay him if the line comes down to like minus 200. I'm probably gonna stay away from him. Grammy said Gomez's line is going back towards even money plus 105 on my book. Yeah, he's like plus 102 right now. If you want to grab it at plus money, I'm gonna sprinkle the decision prop because I don't think he's gonna finish him. I like the decision more than even the money line. But I don't hate the money line either. You can probably get even a better number on Gomez live. You can like probably bet Gomez early and then take Gene Silva live maybe at plus money and make money either way. Larry said Uruguay's only loss was a fucking robbery too. Yeah, that fight you should have won that fight. Yeah, Uruguay has looked really good out there, man. He's got a decent chin on him. It's not like a chinny guy. I don't think he's gonna get knocked out early. Only if I see him getting finished if he gets tired later. I don't think he's gonna get tired. Yeah, he was training with Bilal Muhammad there. Yeah, Bilal. Remember the name Muhammad. It sucks that Bilal Muhammad hasn't got a title shot. He's not even gonna sniff a title shot. Receivers they already getting a title shot. This guy didn't even ask for a title shot, and he's getting a title shot. It's just so unreal. Larry said, "How the hell are face cranks more legit than guillotines in high level MMA? I swear I see more cranks at the neck or face than guillotines successfully being pulled in high level fights." Because people like when the fights are like you can get a guillotine choke in the first round pretty easy, like when they're dry. But the later the fight goes, they're getting sweatier, and like the face crank, you don't like, even if you're sweaty, you can still get a face crank on people out there. Or guillotines, like you're with gravity, like you're trying to get a guillotine off your back and shit, like you're trying to like standing guillotine too. It's not that easy. I think guillotines are harder than face crank. Face cranks are not easy either. Like you gotta have like for not like you gotta have crazy strength to get a face crank out there. Um, Normally, like most fighters out there can't finish a fight with the face crank, unless you have like crazy like strength like Habib Nurmagomedov or like guys like Islam or like guys like Urubai, and these guys are like mountain guys, right? These guys have crazy strength. Grammy said I got me a plus 150 when the lines flipped. Yo, that's a great number, Grammy, and I've been picking him from day one. Jeremy said, some real chalk on this card. I'm glad I bet early this week. Yeah, there's a lot of chalky favorites on this card, but there's like some decent lines that I like on some fighters. Like I like Ruffy, I like Brito. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Brenner. I'm gonna pick Earl by decision, but I could see like a. I'm gonna pick him by decision. I don't think he's finishing Brenner. Up next, we got Carolina Kovacevic taking on Asmin Lucindo. Now this is a chalky women's MMA favorite here. The chat's picking Earl by 83% in the chat. Let's go. All right, so Carolina Kowalkiewicz taking on Lucindo. Lucindo made her debut in that Harigui fight, and I had Harigui by decision there, and I was happy that she won, but it was a very close fight, man. That was a very close back and forth fight. Lucindo showed that he can strike with the best of them out there. And I think Hargreaves is actually a better striker than Carolina. Carolina is actually not a bad striker. She's like more of a point fighter. She's gonna throw a ton of volume out there. And for 39 years old, I think she's like 39, going for 39 or some shit like that. She's pretty fucking old now. But yeah, for 39 years old, 38. I mean, how old is she? I think she's gotta be 38 or something, right? Like I picked her over Belbita. I picked her there. I picked her over Vanessa. Like I can't remember if I picked her over Juarez. I think I did pick her over Juarez. Yeah, she was on like a 5-fight losing streak at one point. Got armbarred by Jessica Penne. Yan Chanan beat her. Alexa Grasso. She's losing some tough girls out there. But the getting armbarred Jessica Penne is not the best luck, to be honest. I think I'm gonna pick Lucindo. I've been picking Lucindo. She's also like how old? I think that she's like 13 years younger, like 15 years younger. She's actually like so Kovacevic is actually 30 years old, which is crazy. She's been looking pretty good out there for 38, but she's been fighting girls that don't have a lot of sting on their punches and like just don't throw a ton of volume. Like Felisa Herge, not really the best competition there. Silvana Gomez, not the best competition there. The best girl she fought probably is Vanessa Demopoulos, who's got no takedown defense. More jiu-jitsu nerd. She can strike, but she's way too undersized. Vanessa Demopoulos. Now Lucinda's only 22 years old, which is concerning because she's really young. But I think Lucindo gets it done. Like I remember people were fading Lucindo in the Pauliona Viena fight. Yeah, people were fading her there. That was a Luki card. Yeah, I was gonna make like 9 units on that card on a parlay on this card. I had Luke as an underdog, and I had Dawodu moneyline and Roundtree moneyline in like a 3-leg parlay. And that Dawodu, like the fact that judges scored that fight for Cub Swanson, like ruined my parlay on that card. That was gonna be like a big parlay for me there, 8 units in profit alone, but that kind of ruined it. But yeah, so. Lucindo, she can grapple, man. She got good power on the feet, and she was able to knock down Vienna, Pauliona on the feet, and then submit her in the ground. So she got like arm triangle, right? It was like arm triangle. Yeah, it was arm triangle choke. And I remember a lot of people were fading Pauliona. They were fading a little Lucindo there because they thought Pauliona was the truth. Yeah, Pauliona is not really the best girl out there. Like she's got some power. Pauliona can definitely crack, but her jiu-jitsu is not the best. I'm gonna pick Lucindo by submission. I think she can get a submission here. I haven't put money on this one yet. Lucindo, if she's like minus 200, I'd put her in parlay. I wouldn't even think twice about it. But minus 450, yes, minus 425. I still think she wins, but the line's just way too chalky at this point. There's like a lot of other fighters that I like at our lower line. Then I'm gonna then parlaying Lucindo here. Lucindo by submission. I could see like a club and substitution here. Plus 320. I'm gonna pick Lucindo by submission. I think she can get a finish there. Could go the distance too, but I think submission is not definitely live. Larry said already got one in Rito frame, but might bet some parlays with him on them. Larry said anyone who is picking short, tell me a good Jack Shore victory. Seriously curious. I think people are looking at the record, man. The 16-1 record. They're looking, and he's fought some decent guys in Cage Warriors, which is not bad. But when he had the step up in competition against who was it? It was Ricky Simone, yeah. And people were really confident on him there too. And Ricky Simone knocked him down and then bullied him and submitted him. So if a guy like Ricky Simone can do that, like I think Brito's gonna be a problem. And that was at 135 too. And then now he's moving down. Like he fought a Marco Americani who's got like I think Marco Americani is one of the worst fighters with one of the worst gas tanks out there in UFC history. Remy said, I agree, Larry. I'm confused why the line isn't bigger. I'm about to bet it. I think it's just because on the record, right? Like and like when people see someone like Jack Tora like 16-1, they think this guy's really good, and he's decent. I mean, he's decent. He should be one fighting at 135. I think you could be on a win streak right now, 135. But at 145, I think these guys hit way too hard and they got way too much power. And a guy like Brito who can grapple, who can do it all, man. Rico was outworking Diego Lopez on condenser. It's easy. That fight wasn't even like close. I mean, Diego Lopez was looking for submissions, but it wasn't even close. That Timur Val, bro, Timur Valiev is like 40 years old, man. Like Timur Val is kind of overrated. I feel like Timur lost to the other guy to who he fight? He fought that guy on the Ultimate Fighter. The guy that fought Miles Johns, right? Yeah, I can't remember his name right now, but the long rangy striker. I can't remember. Yeah, Timur's kind of overrated, man. I think Timur's like people is just because he's Russian or whatever. Like the people think, oh, this guy's a fucking problem, man. This guy's gonna run through everyone. Yeah, just Timur's a fucking. I don't think he's a bum. I don't really say he's a bum, like, but I think he's just overrated. Not Bracatona. The other, yeah, I know Bracatona beat him too, right? Did he beat him too? The other guy, there's another guy that beat him too, I think. Oh, maybe it was Brad Katona then. Timur arguably beat Katona. I mean, it was a close fight, but Katona. No, who was the guy? Let me check. I think I gotta check to make sure. But I think there's another guy that beat him there too. Um, Timur Elliott. No, it was not. It was actually not. I thought I was thinking about someone else, but it was Brad Katona. Yeah. Yeah, he beat Tony Barcelos back in the day, but Timur's like he's actually 34, but I thought he was like 40 years old. But he never had success in the UFC, right? Like he never really made it in the UFC. He was like 2-1 in the UFC, but yeah, I don't know. Like I don't really hold a lot of stock in that Timur Valiev Finn to be honest at this point. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think like Timur Valiev is he's a small 135 or two. Like he's not like a 145 or like Brito's a brick house and Brito like can do it all. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Lucindo by like a second on submission, club and sub. I think he can get a submission here. Maybe I'll sprinkle like round two submission for Lucindo. Round two submission plus 1100. Submission alone is plus 350. I don't know if I'll bet it, but I think submission is not I think submission is definitely live for Lucindo. Like Kovacevic, like you can only like compete for so long at 30 years old, pushing 40. Like he's 40 years old now at this point. That fight, yeah, it was a crazy fight. Ty said, hope gets a win. Hope he gets a win in his next fight. He was funny on TF The Ultimate Fighter. Yeah, it was Katona. You're right, Ty. What's going on, Ty? I think I said Katona should be able to beat Jesse Butler. Yeah, Jesse Butler. He moved, bro. He made his debut at 155, and now he's moving down to 135. Like it's crazy. The jump is crazy. Yeah, Katona should win that matchup, but Jesse Butler, like he's gonna be fighting at his. Should have been fighting at 135, but he took that opportunity at 155 and you can Jim Miller. Yeah, that was at 155, bro. Like Butler should have never been fighting at 155. He's not like a he's not even like a featherweight. I think he should be like I know he's fought at 145, but I think he should be fighting at 135. Ty said didn't even know he had a fight confirmed yet. Yeah, he had a fight. He's got a fight coming up later. I don't know when he's booked to fight, but I know he's fighting what's his name bro, who's it who's he fighting again? Katona. Yeah, he's fighting Katona. They're trying to get Katona back in the win. Like yo, Armfield's actually like Armfield looked good out there against Katona. Their last fight. All right, so I'm gonna pick Lucindo by submission. I think Lucindo is gonna be able to get a submission or a decision. Um, I don't think he's knocking out Carolina. Carolina's actually very capable on the feet. She doesn't have a lot of single on her punches, so I think Lucindo. I'm pretty confident Lucindo to win. It just he's 22 years old, so it's always she's really young, and Carolina has a lot of experience over this girl. But I could see Carolina striking her, but I don't think it's gonna be she's gonna be landing on any damage out there. I think Lucindo is going to be the one with landing more damage, scoring more points, and the score cards. Lucindo is going to bully her way into a takedowns. I think Lucindo by like a submission. I'm going to say submission for Lucindo. That's going to be the pick. Yeah, it's her grappling is actually pretty decent too. Like Carolina has 74% takedown defense, but she hasn't been fighting the best competition lately. All right, guys. Up next, we got Jack Shore taking on Jonathan Brito. Now, this is the bet. This is the first bet that I made on this card. This is my only money name play on this card right now. Joe Anderson Brito, man. I've been making money on Brito. Now people are fading Brito in that Feely fight. So this guy he lost the fight to Aldio, right? So he lost the close decision to Aldio. I don't, like he made a mistake in that fight. He was shooting takedowns. I don't know why he's shooting takedowns on Aldio. He should have been striking with Aldio. But Aldio's a tricky dude to fight in your debut. Let me do a poll for this one. So Brito, sure. Yeah, I'm really confident in Brito. I mean, I don't know, like I just don't see it, and I just don't see anything in Jack Shore. I mean, he's skilled. He should be fighting at 135. He's 17-1. I mean, that's a good record, right? Like, but just who has he really been beating? Like let's go over the guys that Jack Shore has been beating, right? Let's take a look at right now. I know he's undefeated in Cage Warriors, right? Like he's beat some okay guys in Cage Warriors, but I don't really think Cage Warrior guys are like the best out there. There's some good guys in Cage Warriors like Paul Hughes. Paul Hughes got signed to the PFO roster this year, so I wish the UFC picked up Paul Hughes. I really want to see Paul Hughes in the UFC. Ty said I got Armfield there. Now Armfield, they already fought Katona. Armfield already fought Katona. But yeah, man. I made you guys see Armfield's new picture now on Twitter. I made that picture for him. So Armfield found out that he's like 50% Jewish, and I made a fucking like. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's fucking hilarious, bro. I gotta pull it up. This guy's Armfield's a funny dude, man. Yeah, this yo, this one. So he did a DNA test and he found out that he's 50% Jewish. This dude's fucking hilarious, bro. I like Armfield. I wish I picked him over Katona, but I didn't pick him to win there. But yeah, let's go back. Let's get back to the breakdown. So yeah, so Jack Shore, man, he's well rounded. He can grapple. He can strike. I liked him more at 135, man. He got knocked down by Ricky Simone and got subbed right away. Like he got hurt bad in that fight. And I don't think Ricky Simone has power like Jonathan Brito. I don't think Ricky Simone like has one punch KO power like Brito or has the technical striking like Brito. I think people just think that Brito just a brawler. I think people just forget like they don't really think that he's a technical striker. I don't know. Like I think people just look at it. Oh, this guy's knocking these guys out. He's just a brawler. Jack Shore is gonna be easy. He's gonna easily appoint him. Do what Algio did. People keep bringing up the Algio fight. If Brito had struck with Algio, I think he would have knocked him out. The fact that he's just trying to take him down, he made a mistake in that one. That was his UFC debut, so you got to cut him some slack there. And it's still a close fight. The Algio fight was close, and the only reason Algio won was because he was finding takedowns, and Brito was trying to shoot takedowns nonstop. So hopefully he doesn't shoot takedowns here. If he needs to shoot takedown, I could see him taking Jack Shore's back and submitting him. But hopefully he keeps it standing. I think power for power on the field, like in a firefight, Brito knocks him out cold. I think Brito's gonna knock him out stiff. I think it's gonna be a first round KO. Now, like I get it, like Jack Shore is 17-1, so good record on paper, but who's he really been beating, man? Like just he shouldn't be fighting at 145 in the first place. Like let's let that Mako Mirkani fight. So that Mako Mirkani fight, he loses the first round there. And I picked him by second on. I think I picked him by second on KO. So because I knew that Mako Murakami was gonna gas up, but him losing the first round is a bad look. A guy that had better cardio, Mako Murakami had better cardio. I think he probably would have won 2 rounds there and survived the third round. So yeah, I mean he was supposed to go out there and run through this guy in the first round, minus 550. Like I don't even think I bet on him there. I didn't even bet on him there. Maybe I sprinkled the KO. It was like way long ago. How long ago was that? 20 fucking. It was actually 2023. Why does that feel so long ago though? I don't think I bet on him there because the line was way too crazy. But Makron Mirkani, I've been fading him in Octagon. He made his debut in Octagon recently, and I actually bet on him much higher at plus 100 before the line flipped. But yeah, I knew that he's gonna get knocked out. Makron Mirkani is going out there getting knocked out in Octagon too. Like this guy's not good, man. Before that fight, he fought Ricky Simone at 135. Timur Valiev, that's probably his best fight he's got so far. Hunter Adjur is not a bad fighter. I don't know. We haven't seen him in a long time though. He's fighting in United Fight League. What the hell? Why did he get kicked off the UFC though? I guess he's 2-2, so got kicked off the UFC. But he couldn't finish Hunter Adjur. You should be finishing. If you're really that guy, in the UFC, you should be finishing these guys. Aaron Phillips, he obviously submitted Aaron Phillips, I think Aaron Phillips is not in UFC anymore. Like these other guys, I don't even know who these guys are. Like I know I know this guy. What was his name? There's a couple of these guys. I know Wesley Maya. He fights in PFL now. Wesley Maya is honestly not bad, but did he knock out Wesley Maya? I think he should have. I think he knocked him out, right? Yeah, he knocked him. Wesley Maya. Wesley Maya's not bad, but he's not at the level of Brito in my opinion. He beats some decent guys in Cage Warriors, like, but yeah, he also fought Michael Figlak, won by close decision there, which is why I parlayed Michael Figlak with the medic. But I think that fight was a robbery. I don't know how they scored that fight. I watched that fight back the next day, and I was like, bro, because I missed the prelims live, so I wasn't live for the prelims. And I watched the fight back, and I was like, bro, how did they score that fight for Austin Herbert? I don't know how. Yeah, I'm just not high on Jack Sherman, and that's the honest truth. I like my only money in play on this card is Brito. I think he's gonna win. Like it's not even worth taking the ITD anymore because the money line is just way too good. I think he's gonna finish Jack Shore though, but it's just the inside the distance is not even plus money here. Like it's like minus 110 for ITD. If you guys want to hedge, maybe like Jack Shore by a split decision or something like that. Like I don't think he's winning though, but Jack Shore by split plus 850. I'm not even gonna hedge. I'm probably just gonna chill because I don't think he's winning this fight. In Brazil, like I don't see him winning this fight. I don't think he's strong enough to not let Brito take his back. I think Brito could take his back, submit him. Brito could knock him out cold. Like you guys, I don't know if you guys seen that knockout over Brito of Chip and Rizko. Let me see if I can pull it off. I want to see if I can pull the knockout off over here. It's like this one. Let's see. You guys gotta see this knockout, man. I mean, holy shit! Look at this one. That Chepe Marisco. Chepe has a good chin on him, bro. If he lands a hook on Shore, bro, tell me Shore is not surviving that left hook, man. I mean, holy shit! Like he's done that to a couple of guys now. He did that to Feely too in the first like 10 seconds, and I got a Brito at plus 200 there. Like Brito was a big underdog in that. Look, Chepe couldn't even fucking stand up there. Bro, this guy's a problem, man. Brito's a fucking problem, man. I'm like so confident Brito. I think Brito's gonna run through him. First round KO for Brito. And like Marco Mercani was outstriking Jack Shore in the first round too. Not the best look there. But Mercani had no cardio past the first round. Even then, he couldn't knock out Marco Mercani on the feet. He had to take him down and submit him. Like you should be knocking this guy out. The guy was so fucking tired, man. Yeah, I think Brito is my favorite play on this card. All right, guys. Up next, we got the main card now. Is this the main card or is this the prelims? No, this is the main card now. All right, let's go. Let's do poll for this one. Katona killed my parlay over Armfield. Yeah, I had him in like a 2-team parlay too. Armfield's legit though. Armfield at 135, he's a good fighter. Larry said, I just want to see Short get the face off and realize the trouble he's got into. Yeah. Classman says his card is stocked with good fights from top to bottom. I don't know why people are complaining. I wouldn't say people are complaining. It's just the main event is I don't think people like watching the flyweight main events, to be honest. They want to see like 155ers or 145ers or like even bantamweights. Like there's more like I think the fight's gonna be fun though. Larry said yeah, the prelims are more stacked than the main card in my opinion. That's also I agree with that. Sung Park pulled out versus Andre Lima. Damn, bro, who's he fighting now? I have no clue who that is. Naim Jericho. I've never heard of that guy. I think Lima was gonna run. I think Lima was gonna beat him. I wouldn't really say run through him, but I think Lima was gonna beat him by decision easy. Cause Sung Park, I had him by KO at plus 150 over Shannon Ross, and it took him way too long to finish Shannon Ross like with the body shot. Cosmo said Anakin Lima's new opponent is tougher fight. Naim Jericho is a beast. I gotta look into him. I'm not really familiar with the guy. And he said I love his nickname or knockout. The KO against Chepe was wild. Yeah, that's why I bet him over Feely, man. It was plus 200. I got him at plus 200 over Feely. Like I don't know how Feely was up like a plus 3 to 1. Like it's just 250 minus 50. I think it was like minus 250. Like people just didn't know much about like Brito. I guess like yeah, I think it was where was he? Yeah, people just didn't know much about Brito back then. I guess like they don't really know who Chepe was either. Yeah, he was like a plus 200 underdog if I remember. Yeah, plus 200 underdog. Like only like 11% people picked him too, and I was one of them there. Yeah, I don't think I think I picked him by submission though. Like I didn't think he's gonna like knock out 100 Philly, but he knocked him out cold. But I was like, he's gonna like get takes back and submit him, maybe club and sub. Yeah, he just knocked him out like in 41 seconds, bro. And Feely's like, I mean, Feely's been chin before. I had big money on DNA. I mean, so Feely's kind of chinny, but Feely's not a bad fighter. Yeah, people really didn't know much about him back then. I feel like, and even in that Jonathan Pierce fight, I mean, Jonathan Pierce, people really didn't know much about Brito, and even in that Jonathan Pierce fight, because Jonathan Pierce is still like a monster, still the favorite. I mean, I've been fading Jonathan Pierce his last couple of fights now. Fading him with Anama, fading him with Brito. So I think GSP is kind of overrated, man. I don't think GSP is as good as people think he is. And then that first round, I mean, I think Brito won the first round. I know people are saying, oh, Pierce was dominating him in the whole fight. Brito got the Hail Mary submission. Come on, like that Pierce was not dominating him in that fight. That first round was close back and forth. Brito was taking him down. Pierce was taking him down. Brito was landing more damage on the feet in the first round. I scored the first round for Brito. I don't know how the judges scored the first round, but Pierce was controlling him in the second round. But Brito, like this guy's dangerous in every step of the way. Yeah, I'm really high on Brito, man. I think Brito's gonna show up for Brazil. All right, guys, let's do a poll for this one. Chat's picking 71% Brito and 29% Jack Shore. Jack Shore is not bad. Like he's not a bad fighter, but I just think Brito is like too dangerous for him here. Let's see. Brito proves me right here. We're gonna find out. All right, so let's do Paul Craig, Paul Beardew Craig versus Kyle Berhalio. Berhalio. I like Berhalio, man. I like parlay him. I parlayed him with against Abu Smagomedov. I was like minus 260, minus 250 or something like that. I told everyone that Berhalio was an absolute lock against Abu Smagomedov, like because Abu Smagomedov, like his only chance is like the first round, like Hail Mary, like catching you with something. I was disappointed that Kyle Berhalio couldn't finish him because I had like a sprinkle on the third round KO for Berhalio, and he could have finished him in the third round to be honest, but he just the finishing, but he's just not really there yet, which is like it's kind of sucks to see him not finishing. Guy like Abu Smagomedov who's so tired, man. He should have finished him, but that's not really his game. He's not really like a crazy finisher. I think he should finish Paul Craig. I'm gonna pick Berhalio by KO, but Craig is tough, man. He's a tough dude, but I don't think Craig's gonna be able to get the takedowns here. Like Craig is like it's crazy. Like Craig has wins over Magomed, right? Magomedov. and wins over Jamal Hill. Like just the flukiest wins out there over guys like Magomed. Just with the second to go, it was like a second to go. He got that submission triangle choke. Absolutely unreal, man. So Paul Craig is dangerous, man. So, but I don't think his best chance is gonna be like in the grappling. Hopefully, like Berhalio should be smart to not grapple with this dude. Eventually, Berhalio is gonna get his first KO in the UFC, I think. And I think this could be the time when he gets his first KO in the UFC. He's a smart fighter, man. He runs out of fighting nerd gym, and he's got some there's some up and comers coming out of fighting nerds right now. He's also got a winner of Nikita Krylov. Like, bro, look at this dude. Like, holy shit. Like, Paul Craig wins, like, bro, wins over Jamal Hill, Nikita Krylov, um, Magomed, Ankalaev, like Kennedy Shakur, bro. This dude is dangerous though, but I don't think he's gonna get a submission over Berhalio. Berhalio by like a KO. I'm gonna say like a ground and pound. Berhalio. You might submit him too. I think Berhalio is a good parlay piece. Minus 550 is kind of pushing it. It's kind of chalky, but I think he should be able to get the knockout here. He should be finishing Paul Craig, man. I don't want to see him go to another decision here. Bear Jew looked drained at middleweight. I mean, he wasn't looking too bad in that. No, he actually looked bad in that in that. What was his name, bro? Fuck. Who did he fight last time? I forgot his name already. Yeah, Brendan Allen. Yeah, Brendan Allen. He just got taken on every round and just got outstruck on the feet and just got submitted. Andre Muniz is I hate Andre Muniz so much. I hope Andre Muniz gets knocked out cold. Because I had a turtle over Andre Muniz and Muniz just hugged him for 3 rounds, and that was so disappointing. Yeah, just I think he should be able to beat him here. Berhalio. I'm not confident in the KO though. Like he should be getting the KO here, but I mean Paul Craig's been finished a ton. He's been finished like 6 times in UFC. I'm gonna say Berhalio by submission. I think he should be able to get the submission here. Berhalio is always a lock. Yeah, I wish the line wasn't crazy chalky. I didn't put him in a parlay yet. I might put him in a parlay eventually. I should have put him in a parlay back when he's like minus 300 or something. Dean said free spirit for the win. Yeah. And he said I can't wait for Abus to get back in the win column versus Warley Alves. Yeah. He should knock out Warley Alves. I don't think Warley Alves is good. Larry said I don't like the odds for the main win fights. They're too wide. Craig has a chance only if Berhalio makes a dumb mistake. He should not grapple with this dude. Just strike with him. He's gonna I think Berhalio is actually the more technical striker here. Like Craig can strike too. He's not like a bum on the feet. He can strike too, but hopefully Berhalio is smart. Doesn't grapple with him. Ikram whoops Kayo. I think he would. Yeah, I think he would. Ikram he can wrestle. He can strike. I don't know if he would finish Kayo, but I think he would beat him up to it by decision. Yeah, I think he would beat him up by decision, to be honest. We need Kayo versus Fluffy, bro. Fluffy's fighting he's fighting that grappler, right? Who's he fighting? That Georgian guy, right? I can't remember his name right now, but he's fighting that Georgian guy. Fluffy just pulled out due to an injury. Bro, did he really? Holy shit! I was really excited for that fight. Might take some time for him to recover, but yeah, great matchup. Kayo versus Fluffy. Yeah, that'd be a good matchup. I think Fluffy would win that matchup though. Would he? I don't know. Like that's a 50-50 fight though. Yeah, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Kayo. I think Kayo's gonna win. Oh, he had a torn hand ligament, and hopefully he comes back 100%. I don't want to see him rushing back injured, not fully recovered. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go Berhalio. I think Berhalio's even like at this line. I don't think he's a good parlay piece even at this line. I'm probably gonna end up parlaying him. Like, bro, minus 600. Like, am I gonna parlay minus 600? Probably not though. Like, I just minus 600. The only guys that are parlay minus 600 at these lines are guys like in Russian guys in PFO and stuff. Like in the UFC, I've hardly ever parlay guys this heavily favored in the UFC. I think you should win though. Like over 1.5 minus 200. Does it go over 1.5? I think it goes over 1.5, but I'm not playing the over 1.5 because Carl Craig, like he might like look for a takedown and eat some elbows and get knocked out like he did with Johnny Walker. Like I really wanted to see Kyle Braulio get the knockout over Abu Smagomed. He could have got him out of there. He hurt him bad and just couldn't finish him. Just couldn't. He just finishing instincts are just not there from Kyle Braulio yet. Braulio by submission plus 200. Braulio by inside distance would be plus money. I don't know why it's not plus money. It's like minus 175 for Braulio inside distance. I'm not gonna play that. I'm just gonna take it easy. I think parlay piece is probably the best way to go because he could might not get a finish, but he should be getting a finish over Paul Craig. Um, yeah. Hopefully he goes out there and gets a finish. I wish that should be like close to even money though inside of distance because it's not like Braulio's going out there finishing everyone left and right, right? Braulio by decision plus 200. Braulio by KO plus 225. I picked decision earlier, but I could see him getting a finish too. All right, guys. Next fight on the card is gonna be Michel Pereira. Bro, why can't I click on this fight for some reason? Probably because this is the short notice. This is short notice for Pantoja. Let's do a poll for this one. So chat's picking Braulio at 100%. Then we don't even have one guy, one person believing in Paul Craig in the live stream right now. That's kind of crazy. Paul Craig is a tricky dude, man. Don't sleep on Paul Craig. But hopefully Paul Craig goes to sleep. Like I don't mind watching Paul Craig. It's fun to watch. It just he's not like he's tough though. Paul Craig is tough though, but Braulio should be one step ahead the whole time. Braulio's also younger. Pantoja taking on Pereira. So I called Michel Pereira by submission, plus 650 over Erceg, and I had Michel Pereira in a parlay there. It was like minus 140, 148 or something. Like it was a really good line. I should have put more money on it. And I'm kicking myself not playing the submission prop. I picked the submission and then I didn't play it. Like I'm plus 650 for submission. It was Michel Pereira by over Erceg, and I didn't play it. I should have played it because I had a feeling that that club and sub situation was super live. And he's been running through these guys at 185, man. And now he's taking on a former light heavyweight, Pantoja, who looked pretty good out there over Erceg. I stayed away from that fight. Thank God I stayed away from that fight. I didn't bet that fight because I wasn't sure how good Erceg was gonna look at 181 NDFC in his debut. Richard looked like dog shit. I mean, Richard looked much better out there in Octagon, crushing cans out there in Octagon. Well, he looked like dog shit, and that fight went the distance, which is not many people expected to go the distance there. I was thinking about doing under 1.5, then I was like, let me just stay away from the under 1.5 because, like, I don't know if Erceg is really that dude. We found that Erceg is not really that dude in the UFC yet. Pereira should get it done, man. Pereira, like under 1.5, I like the under 1.5 here. I think Pereira can Pereira's gonna be way quicker. He's gonna have more power, I feel like, and he's gonna be way better technically on the feet. And he can grapple too. Pereira can grapple. He can go look for a submission. He can rock Pantoja and look for a submission. He should just keep it standing, and I think he's gonna knock out Pantoja. Pantoja, like his chin was actually holding up at 185. Then it was at 205. But I think Erceg is not that good. Pereira is good, man. Pereira is good. I like Pereira and a parlay with Ruffy. I think that's a good parlay. I think that's a good parlay, to be honest, you guys. Now Pereira, like he's been going out there getting first round finishes after first round finished under Podolski in the first round. Finished had him there as a straight up play minus 185, I think it was. Then I played him in a parlay with Gamrod for plus 102 parlay. I should have played that submission. That submission was plus 650. I'm just so disappointed I didn't play the submission for him. Did that Delete fight? Yeah, Roman Delete. I always forget his name. It was Roman Delete. Roman Delete fight just got canceled because of fluffy injuries. Some were saying Usman should step in to fight Delete short notice. I don't know. I don't know about that, man. Does Delete really deserve a guy like Usman? I don't. Does he? Like, come on, like. Delete is Usman's a former champion. Delete hasn't done anything in the UFC to be fighting a guy like Usman, in my opinion. Michelle gonna do her worse than the other Michelle he beat at 299. Yeah. Oh, that Erceg fight, I don't know how people are betting Erceg. Like Erceg is a brawler. Like he's not really the more technical striker out there. Michelle easy win. Yeah, I think Michelle should be able to get this done. Want to look over 302 after y'all? We'll go over 302 quickly. I think I said we avenging Shogun. Yeah, bro. I picked. I think did I pick Shogun there or did I pick Pateria? I can't even remember. Let me see. I really wanted Shogun to win. I really wanted Shogun to win. The way Ihor celebrated later, it was just frustrating, man. I really didn't like that for Ihor. Um, no, I didn't even make a pick on that. I might have picked Rua, Mauricio Rua. I really wanted him to get. I really wanted him to get a win there, and he actually rocked Pateria in that first round there, in the first like 2 minutes. The chin just didn't hold up there. Then I picked Oberg by first round. Then I picked Bellato by KO. Bellato, yo, he actually looked good in that Bellato fight. I think Bellato is kind of overrated. I feel like Bellato is not really the most technical striker out there. So he's just fucking tough. But Bellato just a juice head, super tough. But yeah, I mean, I had Bellato in the parlay. I'm never gonna parlay Bellato again because that was a absolute sweat. I was like covered in sweat after that fight. I was like, holy shit. Pateria, if he didn't get tired, I think he would have finished Bellator, at least one by decision there, because he was actually like he was beating the shit out of Bellato, knocked him down a couple of times. So Pateria, he's capable striker, man. I mean, no sleep on striking when he's not tired. Like this guy's dangerous in that first round. But I think Pereira just these welterweights are just way more skilled in these higher weight classes, and I don't think Pereira is going to be chinny or anything. The only way I see Pereira if he loses this fight is going to be by if he's really trying to finish Pateria and he can't get him out of there early and he gets tired and just trying to wrestle him down later. I think Pereira is gonna be he's gonna knock him out there in Brazil. Pereira by KO. I like Pereira by KO. For Pereira by first round, I think Pereira by first round plus 120. That's one of the best bets on the card. Pereira um by Pereira by submission. I don't think submission is gonna be live here. I think the KO is more live here than the submission. Now they're not giving us the plus 650 anymore. They gave us plus 650 over Olejic, and that was Olejic fight, right? I think it was yeah. That plus 650 number was Olejic because not many people are picking it by submission there. I should have played the submission. It was like fucking plus 650 or something. Submission for Michel Pereira. And that was a good number, man. Minus 150. We're probably not gonna get minus 150 anymore in Pereira unless he fights someone ranked at 185. He looked good out there though. He actually looked good out there in the Michel Pereira in that Olejic fight. Olejic is just he got hurt to the body with a body kick and just absolutely got folded in half. Yeah, I should have played the submission, man. I picked submission 10. I knew the submission. I could see the submission live, and I just didn't play it. It was like plus 650, really good number, and Michel Pereira by submission. Yeah, that was like should have played that submission. Would have made a ton of money there. Yeah, I'm gonna say KO. I think KO is gonna be more live. I don't think he's gonna be dropping either Pateria. I mean, he's very capable of. I like Pereira as a parlay piece. I think he should win. Up next, we got the best punt for punt fighter on paper there is in UFC history. Beat John Jones. He beat Glover Teixeira. Knocked out Glover Teixeira in the first 2 minutes. Went out there and beat Ryan Spann submission. Went out there beat Magomed. Ankalaev went out there, absolutely sparked Ankalaev in the first minute. Ran through Ankalaev, made Ankalaev look like a bum out there. The best fighter out there, man. I mean, what can you say about Anthony Smith? Went out there, beat Ryan Spann in last week. Yeah, I mean, this guy just unreal fighter, man. The best fighter on paper there is. You can't get any better. It can't get any better than this in fighting. Yeah. Smith's gonna knock out Vitor Pitino in the first first minute. Yo, I can't fucking do it anymore. But yeah, so yeah, Smith, man, like I think Smith is fucking. He hasn't looked good in a long time. Yeah, Smith hasn't looked good in so long, bro. Smith is just. I don't think he's. I mean, I think he's good. Like his striking was good, and even in that Glover Teixeira fight, he was winning that fight up until like he got his fucking teeth knocked out by Glover, and got subbed. And I bet him there. I think I bet him there by like a knockout or some shit. And I think I actually bet it 29 there over Glover. And yo, I've been fading him ever since. I bet Ryan Spann, and then Ryan Spann just absolutely sold. And I learned my lesson with Ryan Spann. I didn't bet him in that Guska fight. Yeah. Smith, man, Smith. I mean, he's 35 years old now. Like he's working as an analyst. Always out there drinking all the time. You guys see him on the Michael Bisping podcast. He's always out there drinking, bro. The guy fucking just. I don't think his head's really in the game anymore. And Richard Pino, he's shown us that he can do it all. He can strike. I was disappointed they couldn't go out there and finish Tyson Pedro. That was disappointing. Should have finished Tyson Pedro, to be fair. Yeah, what's going on? In fact, you said you're out to lunch with this one buddy. You know, Blueprint said, "What's going on, Blueprint?" So why are you streaming so late? Because I couldn't go live early. I had work today early morning. So I got home like late night. I got some fucking food. I got some takeout. I got like a chicken sandwich and some protein. And then I was like, let me go live, bro. I gotta go. I gotta break down the fights. So I went live later. So I'll probably go live like maybe tomorrow, earlier. Or we'll probably just hang out tomorrow, maybe like around like 7, 8. Yeah. Uncle I made Smith look like a homeless fighting. Yeah. Yeah. That Uncle I fight. Who did I pick in this one? I might have picked. Did I pick Andrew Smith or I can't even remember, bro. That uncle, like, he's a big underdog in that one. I know that much, but yeah, he just he's after he said that his leg was injured, right? Yeah, who did I pick in that one? I think I did pick Uncle in that one. Yeah, he just looked horrible in that fight too. But Johnny Walker made him fucking think that Johnny Walker was attacking his family, and I mean, even that Jimmy Crute fight, it was a leg injury. And Devin Clark, Devin Clark's not with the UFC anymore. Ryan Spann fight, he's getting beat up early. Then he got the submission on Ryan Spann. Ryan Spann is not good. Woken Uzmir win, I mean, that was back in 2018. His best win was back in 2018. That's the last time he had a solid win. Other than that, I mean, he hasn't looked good in a long time. He's been knocked out 10 times. I think Prino should be able to get the knockout here. I'm gonna go Prino by KO. It's a square pick, but I think Prino should be able to get the knockout. Prino can get a submission too, but I don't think he's gonna be submitting Anthony Smith. I think the knockout is super live. Yeah, I think Smith won. I still think Smith won the fight over Spann. I mean, Ryan Spann won the fight over Smith, but fuck Ryan Spann. I don't like Ryan Spann. Spann is trash. Not even mad Smith got that. Yeah, like fuck Spann, bro. Spann is horrible. I missed on the under 1.5 in that Smith and Guska fight because Smith not Smith. I mean Spann and Guska fight because Spann is just horrendous. I was happy to see him get knocked out eventually because I played Guska live at +100 after the first round because you could see the tide turning and Ryan Spann just looking fucking lost out there. Blueprint said, "Hey, pick him. You think you ready to run the fade with the bedtime on UFC?" Alright, bro. I'm done. I'm done bedtime. He's good peoples, bro. He's got some good picks too. Costrom said Bogdan versus Petrino, who'd win? I think Petrino could take him down and like hold him down. And I don't think Petrino would gas out of here. I don't think Petrino chinny or anything. I would pick Petrino over Guskov right now. But Guskov is very capable, man. He's getting better too. Let's do Spann versus Ibu Aslan. Yeah, I want to see the Spann versus Jang. Like I had Jang over Hibero, and Jang, bro, that was a brutal knockout. Jang has a chin on him. That's the only reason I picked Jang over Hibero, Renson Hibero, because I knew Jang, he can take crazy fucking punishment early. Jang has a good chin on him. And the way he knocked up Hibero, that was brutal, man. Denise, like I'm worried about Denise when Denise fighting at he's not fighting at light heavyweight. He fights at heavyweight though, so the only worry about Denise is when if he fights someone that can wrestle like for 3 rounds, like Almeida for 3 rounds. But if you stay standing with the guy like Almeida, I think he could also knock Almeida. Almeida's like striking and just not there. And instead, let's do Spann versus Ebo. Yeah, I think that fight makes sense. But I think that makes sense to be honest. Yeah. Hopefully they're trying to build up Ebo now because I think the UFC's kind of giving up on Ryan Spann now. They're giving Ryan Spann so many opportunities to build his name up in the UFC. Blueprint said, "Okay, all right. It's not that late over here. It's 12. It's over 12 a.m. over there. Okay, it's 1:23 for me. Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy after the main event though." Larry said, "Anakin Skywalker feeding Spann to the wolves." I mean, they should, bro. I don't like Spann. Uncle I was arguably the best light heavyweight. That's why Smith isn't a bum, but he's a journeyman. Like even that, I don't know why he didn't take the win when John Jones fight. He should have just milked that disqualification. like Aldo did. You would have made a ton of money there. You wouldn't have to be fighting right now. Dean said Petrino beats come on. Yeah, I know, I'm just fucking trolling, bro. That Gusku KO was icing on the cake of the card for me, yeah. Yo, I can't believe I picked Ryan Span. I thought Ryan Span was actually gonna be able to get a submission in the first round. He was close, but he just couldn't get the submission. And like, there's no way I was betting Ryan Span at those lines. I wasn't even gonna bet him at plus money. Blue percent Tebow, you funny as fuck. All right, guys. So I'm gonna pick Petrino by KO. I think he's gonna be able to get the KO, likely in the second round. Smith, I mean, he can definitely take a beating though. Smith's not a fucking pussy. He's a tough dude, man. And he's been knocked out a couple of times, but he's a tough dude. But I think Petrino in Brazil, I think he's gonna get the KO. I think the refs are gonna see Petrino landing a big hook, then knocking out Smith. But it could go the distance. Like, I'm not crazy confident in the KO here. But I want to see him get the KO. The KO was actually plus 120 in the early today. Like, so the KO's been getting smashed right now. Reach or Petrino, because I don't see him finishing Smith with the submission here. Submission plus 450. I mean, can he get a submission to Smith? Smith doesn't really give up. Like, he's got better jiu than Petrino in my opinion. So I don't see him getting subbed in. He's only been subbed one time in the UFC overall. Who subbed him in the UFC? It was actually David. No, that was not him. That was like a Neto Braga back in 2013. Holy shit, he hasn't been subbed since 2013. Yeah, I think the KO is the way to go here. I'm picking Caprino by like a second on KO here. I think he gets the KO here. All right, guys. Up next, we got Jonathan Martinez taking Jose Aldo, and I'm a big Jose Aldo fan. I'll tell you guys right now. I'm a big Jose Aldo fan, but I'm not gonna be betting this fight out. Like, you guys know that right away. Like, I'm not betting this fight because I like Jose Aldo a lot. I respect his skill set overall. Like, bro, I was sad to see that he got knocked out by Connor in the first like fucking 13 seconds. Like, well, I've been watching Aldo for like over 10 years, and watching him just get a bullied around in the press conference, and like the fucking not the 2 months before that, then go out there and get fucking sparked by Connor in the first like 13 seconds. It was definitely heartbreaking, man. As an Aldo fan, it was just not a good time to be an Aldo fan back then. Because like, I was hoping that they would give Connor, like, they would give Jose Aldo a rematch, right? Because he was a dominant champion. But the fact that they didn't give him a rematch was just disappointing, man. But yeah, let me do the poll for this one. So Martinez versus Aldo. Yeah, as much as I want to pick Aldo here, I mean, he's been talking about boxing, and this is the last fight on his contract now. Martinez actually looking good out there, man. I picked Adrian Yanez over Martinez. I picked Yanez by like a KO. I thought Yanez could close the distance and not just get like kicked to fucking death, but just like, Martinez striking is very versatile. His boxing is still not that clean. I don't think his boxing is that clean, to be fair, but his striking is good enough. I think Martinez by decision, like a close, like very close decision. Aldo can definitely win too. I want to see Aldo win. But like, who I think is gonna win is probably gonna be Martinez. He's younger. He's getting better. He's more hungry right now. Aldo's already made a ton of money out there, and I don't know. Like, this is a tough one. I want to see Aldo win, and I might switch my pick later this week because I don't know. Are you guys really betting this fight? Like, I'm just gonna take it easy, man. I just want to see Aldo. This could be Aldo's retirement fight if he doesn't win here. He might go over to boxing and start fighting in boxing. Aldo has every reason to win, in my opinion. I mean, he does. I hope he wins, bro. I really hope he wins. I don't give a fuck about getting my pick wrong here. Smith is literally a mythical fighter. Almost beat John Jones like a chill. Matt Hamill is the GOAT, though. Yeah, Matt Hamill is the only one that beat John Jones. You're right, 100%. Parker Porter. It sucks that Parker Porter got cut from the UFC, man. Sucks for that we don't have him in the UFC anymore. Parker Porter is the fucking GOAT, man. Let me get some Parker Porter emojis in the chat. Where's the Parker Porter emojis? Yo, Parker Porter is gonna live forever in the live streams. Giovanni said Aldo has every reason to win, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, Aldo can definitely win, but I just don't know what kind of fucking shape he's in right now. And Martinez out there training all the time, bro. He's getting better, Factory X. And these Factory X guys have been looking good out there. But this is the toughest fight for Martinez, though. So although it doesn't respect the leg kicks from Martinez, Aldo's going to win by outboxing him easy. But Martinez, I feel like he's going to be able to, he's going to have the speed advantage here. So outboxes Martinez and checks his kicks. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. What are the chances that Aldo gets a liver KO? Bro, he does have some nice boxing race. I mean, I could see a KO from Aldo, but Martinez is pretty tough. He got KO'd by who's the guy that KO'd him? I think it was bro, it was Davy Grand. Yeah, it was Davy Grand, and that's the guy that knocked him out. That's his only KO loss in 13 UFC fights, and this is the best guy that he's fighting by a mile. So that Seidner Mago fight, and that was a very close fight. That was like a very close back and forth fight. So this is a close fight. They might give it to Aldo. With Stevens, he's not even top 10. I don't know. Martinez might win. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Martinez by decision, by close decision. I think this is a knowledge check for Martinez, and he comes back better for me. I mean, could be. I guess we're gonna find out. O Block said O Block Pack gets rolled off. That's a sickening sick YouTube name. He said I just got here. What you got? Who you got for the main event? Yeah, we're gonna go over the main event right now in a minute. Batter of the leg kicks. Yeah, I mean whoever's gonna be landing more leg kicks, and Martinez, he can box, so he's not like he's a completely like he's not gonna be able to box with Aldo. He can strike an Aldo on the feet too. But yeah, it's probably gonna be like a tick for tack battle with the leg kicks at range. Like I'm not even that excited for the press conference because I mean Pantoja and Erceg, they don't talk shit to each other. Like Jose Aldo Martin, they're not gonna talk shit to each other. Like the press conference is gonna be super lackluster. I feel like this Thursday. Red shorts are looking just as yeah. Oblak said Islam or Pori. I think Islam by submission. Oblak said Dustin Islam can knock him out too. You're picking Dustin Poirier, like maybe, but I think he gets it done. Okay, what kind of name is that, brother? He said, "Give me the picks, juicy pick him." Is that you, Mr. Pibbs? Blueprint said best leg kicker of today versus best leg kicker. Yeah, Aldo was known for those leg kicks by everyone back in WC days. He's kind of left the leg kicks behind now. Imagine Jose Aldo just takes him down. He should take him down though. Like, why not take this guy down? Millie said I watched him throw no leg kicks. Yeah, Alex said dogger pass. I'm just gonna pass, man. I don't want to. I just want to. This might be Aldo's last fight if he doesn't win here. So I just want to see him. I'm cheering for Aldo. I really hope he wins. I really hope that he wins. I'm just gonna watch this as a fan. There's no reason to bet every single fight out there. I know people are betting Martinez. I get it. He's young, up and comer, but I'm just gonna stay away. Martinez is like minus 156, so we still don't have the props out for this one. Jose Aldo plus 136. Jose Aldo as a plus 136 underdog is this honestly not bad. Under 2.5 rounds, over 2.5 rounds, minus 260, over 2.5 plus 200. Maybe Jose Aldo by KO or decision. He's probably gonna get like plus 150 there on that prop there, or like even better plus money. You think Martinez spams the leg kicks? He's got nice kicks, bro. He's got nice body kicks. Like he's fast too. Like Aldo's been boxing, right? He's been boxing more. Like he's kind of gone away from the leg kicks. Black says McGregor the betting favorite right now. He's like minus 120 over Chandler. So I'm gonna make money with Chandler. Chandler's not really a guy you want to trust with your money, though. Chandler doesn't really fight the best game plan. He already said he's not gonna wrestle. He's not gonna kick Connor's legs. So it's just like Chandler's not a guy you want to trust with your money. Like I mean, as an underdog, probably not a bad play because at least he's. You can't even say that Chandler's been active right now because he hasn't fought in 2 years either now. Yeah, so like Chandler's not a guy that I would ever trust with my money. Oh man, I bet Chandler in Bellator in the past though. Like I bet him when he fought Patricky Pitbull. Yeah, when he knocked Patricky Pitbull, I bet him then. I didn't have a YouTube channel back then, so I was like barely betting him back then. Yeah, Chandler's actually he's got some crazy powers. Like you could definitely knock out Connor stiff if he lands a clean shot on him. Blueprint said a lot saying John has better leg kicks than Pereira. No, I don't know. Jonathan Martinez doesn't have better leg kicks than Pereira. Come on, I don't know who's saying that. I think he does because from what I remember, Pereira never stopped people from Bro, I don't think he's got better legs than Pereira. Pereira. He's like he's never stopped people with leg kicks, but Pereira's like he likes landing the left hook, right? He'll like go to the leg kicks to break guys' posture and then land the left hook up top. Um, Blueprint said this is a good fight. They're both Brazilian. Is Martina Brazilian too? I didn't know he's Brazilian too. He lives in the United States, so but I didn't know he's Brazilian too. Let's see what chat's picking here. Let's see what you guys are picking here. Martin, you guys are picking Martinez 62% in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna go Martinez, but this is but I don't really feel too good about it. Like I'm not gonna be betting Martinez here. The room will have the props up right now. All right, guys, main event time now. We got Alessandro Costa, Alessandro Pantoja. I almost called him Alessandro Costa. Okay, Alessandro Pantoja taking on Steve Erceg, aka Bad Time MMA. Okay, so Pantoja, man, like decent, really good grappler. Some of the best grappling at flyweight. Striking is not crazy good. He's got good power on the feet. He just doesn't really have any footwork out there. Steve Erceg can do it all, man. He can strike, he can grapple. He's got much better footwork. He's going to be moving from side to side mostly, cutting Pantoja off, setting up that, popping the Pantoja's head back with the jab. Erceg is like, I mean, he got taken. I think he got taken down like once by Alessandro Costa. And he was able to get a reversal right away. Like he wasn't really getting controlled by Costa, but he was getting cracked by Costa on the feet though. So. David Dvorak, he came out there in his debut. I think that was his debut, right? UFC. Yeah, he went out there. Beat David Dvorak, and I had him as my favorite underdog on that card too. I felt like David Dvorak was kind of overrated, to be honest. And he looked pretty good out there. Almost finished David Dvorak in that second round. Landed like a nice head kick on Dvorak. The only question that I have is we haven't really seen Erceg in a 5-round fight before. This is a big step up in competition for Erceg. And it's like, man, so this is a tough one because I think this is a closer fight than some people think. But I think Pantoja right now, like he's 34 years old, so that's the only concern that I have with Pantoja. He's getting up there in age, like he's getting older. You can only hold on to the belt for so long at 125. Like that's my only concern. But at flyweight, like. How much longer can he keep beating these guys at flyweight? Like, Erceg is a up and comer. I don't know how he ever lost the fight to Denise Bondar in amateurs. Like that's crazy. That still puzzles me to this day. We have Pantoja. I'm gonna pick Pantoja by decision right now. I think he's gonna be able to land enough takedowns, rack up enough control time. But Erceg, like I don't hate Erceg by like split decision. I don't think he's knocking up Pantoja. I know people think that he's gonna knock up Pantoja or submit Pantoja. I don't think that's gonna happen. I know he knocked out Snow. I know we picked him by knockout there. But yeah, he's just yeah, I think I picked him by knockout there over Snow because Snow has no chin. Yeah, Snow's got like no chin, bro. I picked him by submission second on, so I knew he was gonna go out there and finish him. A lot of people really didn't think he's gonna go out there and finish him, Snow, but I had a feeling they might club himself Snow, but he didn't need to get the submission because he knocked him out. Snow has no chin, man. Come on, like we all know that Snow's got like no chin. But yeah, I'm gonna go Pantoja right now. Pantoja, like I parlay him with Roy Wall, but I think he should be a good parlay piece. But Erceg, like he's up and comer, man. So like it just kind of scares me from parlaying Pantoja here. I felt a lot more confident parlaying Pantoja in that Roy Wall fight. But I think Pantoja is gonna win. I'm gonna go with Pantoja right now. He's more proven. He's also fought the much better competition. I just said Erceg has a perfect style to beat Pantoja straight up. Yeah, I mean it could happen, right? I think he's gonna be the better technical striker on the feet. I just don't think he's gonna knock him out. I don't think he's gonna knock him out. And if he doesn't knock him out, I don't think he's gonna win at least 2 rounds out of 5. Like You might win 2 rounds. Might rock him a couple of times. I think Pantoja's gonna get enough takedowns there. But you guys are picking Astro Boy. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate that. I don't hate the Erceg pick if you guys are picking. Let me do a poll. I forgot to do a poll. Yeah, I'm leaning towards the Pantoja right now. I've been picking Pantoja. After watching tape, I was leaning towards Pantoja. So I'm gonna stick with my pick right now. Pantoja. Um, Erceg looked bigger at the face-offs, right? They're facing off, and Erceg actually looked bigger at the face-off. So to see what happens though, it's gonna be a great matchup, man. I'm not like crazy about this matchup, but it's gonna be a fun matchup. This is a big step up in competition for Steve Erceg here. Erceg getting it done in Australia. For Australia, you mean? You picked Erceg decision? Yeah, I think Erceg like split decision. Honestly, like I might sprinkle split decision for Erceg too. Let's look at some Erceg coming in at plus 169. Great number there, Erceg. Pantoja coming at plus minus 194 over 3.5 minus 150. Pantoja by decision. I'm Pantoja by decision plus 285. I don't hate the Pantoja by decision, and you can take split decision for Steve Erceg plus 1100. They're gonna be fighting in Brazil, so even if this is a close fight, even if Erceg wins, it's gonna be by like a split decision. I don't think Erceg is gonna beat him, like dominate him or anything. I just said Erceg has it's gonna be a crazy battle. Yeah, it is gonna be a great back and forth fight. You also said Pantoja's a bit sloppy than grapples when he's tired too many times, but can he get tired? Can he get away with this? Yeah, I don't know, man. This is like a low confidence pick. I'm not like crazy confident. I was confident on him when he fought Roy Ball. Like I was like very confident there, but I'm not like crazy confident here. So I do think even Steve Erceg, like even though he's only got 3 fights, hasn't really fought the best guys. The best guy that he probably fought is David Dvorak, I guess. Pantoja's already number 2 flyweight gold. Yeah, he's been turning, like he's been like beating everyone. He already beat everyone. Most of the guys in top 10. Alex Ruiz said Erceg could pull it off. I mean, he could. Like, I would not be shocked if he pulls it off. But I'm gonna go with the guy that's more proven right now, and also fought the better competition. Has 5-round experience, so has a good chain, man. Pantoja's never been knocked out. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pantoja by decision right now. Let's look at some parlays for this card. So let's do some parlays. Parlays for this card. The parlay that I like on this card is Mauricio Huffy and Kaya Brahalio. Kaya Brahalio, and you can do one more leg in there. Brito, I like Brito too. Plus 188 for that 3-leg parlay. Michelle Pereira. And you can do Michelle Pereira in there too, plus 240. I think that's not a bad parlay. But I like the 2-leg parlay the most. The most parlay that I like is that I'm gonna play is that what's it called? Michelle Pereira and Ruffy. It's not like plus money anymore, but it's a good parlay. I like this parlay a lot. I like Brito too. I already got to play on Brito money line, so that's the only money line that I got to bet on right now. I haven't bet any other money lines on this card. Like, I'm trying to pick my spots carefully now. Like I used to just bet every single fight out there in the past, and that's kind of cost me a couple of times. But I do like less parlays now. I only do like a half unit parlays or like 1 unit parlays. The biggest parlay that I played at UFC Vegas 91 was that a fight doesn't go the distance Petrovic fight. Fight doesn't go the distance in the Denise fight, and fight doesn't go the distance in that it wasn't even like, it was like minus 150 for that 3-leg parlay. And I was like very confident there on that one. I had like 3 small parlays there, but the other parlays Nicolau lost, so that and Figlac, I had a Figlac and Medic parlay last week, and that one didn't cash because Figlac got robbed. And then I had Green Silva money, and Green Silva was the only money in play that I had. Then I had a Nama plus 13.5. I made more money on the Ryzen last week than I did on UFC overall. Like I had a Suzuki money line minus 120 in Ryzen. And that came through. It was like a first round knockout for Suzuki and Ryzen. I was watching the Ryzen card in the morning. I wasn't able to go live for the Ryzen card, but I was watching it. And there's some fun fights in Ryzen last week too. Yeah, I like this two leg man. You can put Kaio in there too to juice it up. Plus 112. I like this three leg a lot, man. I feel good about this three leg parlay. I mean, you can retune there too, but plus 240 for that four leg parlay. And Michelle Pura, Mauricio Huffy, Kaya Braulio, Jonathan Brito, plus 240. I like that. I like that two leg. I like that four leg parlay too. But the two leg comp, I'm like really comp that two leg. Or you can do Dakar close. I think that's gonna be a. I think Silva's a dangerous dude though, so I'm kind of scared with Dakar close and Rafi for the early prelim parlay plus 137. I like the Rafi and Michelle Pereira parlay more than anything on this card. I just said Kaio gonna try play guard game with the Paul Craig and get triangle. Remember me saying this? He should not like. He's a smart fighter, man. I don't think he's gonna wrestle him. He should not be wrestling Paul Craig. Giovanni said, I don't know, man. He's been looking good, and Paul Craig is a nice dub on his record. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. I don't think Paul Craig's gonna beat him. Blueprint said we still need to study Erceg. Never heard of a dude. He's looked really good in the three fights that he's had. He's had in DC right now. So he's not like he's a really good fighter. I don't have a play on the main win right now. I'm gonna stay away and watch this fight as a fan. But I think Pantoja is gonna win. I'm like medium confident Pantoja. Um, Rupert said I've done low studying. It reminds me of a Sandhagen a bit more. By the way, I need to do more studying, but I do see a lot of people saying Martinez has better leg kicks than Pereira. It's like 50-50 people saying this from what I've seen. I don't think his leg kicks are as good as Pereira, to be honest. I think Pereira just the way he kicks is just more lethal. I know he hasn't got to stop it because he's fighting bigger guys with bigger calves, so it's probably because of that. Blueprint said top five all time UFC goats. Number one Artem Lobov, number two Matt Hamill, Parker Porter, Parker Porter should be number one, bro. Come on, like you're disrespecting that goat Parker Porter. Cho should be like number two. Andy Smith should be number three. Best pound for pound fighter on the planet. Adam Lobov, that's fucking hilarious. You guys seen fucking Connor just chirping at him? Yo, I like it's funny when Connor chirps at people in on Twitter. Like he'll like fucking record a voice note on Twitter and just start chirping people. All right, guys. So Anton said let's take a. He wanted me to take a quick look at the UFC 302. Let's take a quick look at the UFC 302. Well, let's take a quick look at the next week. Like the next week, the only play that I like for next week, Matusz Trubisky. I like him as a parlay, and I think Sean Woodson's gonna win though. Like as long as he doesn't get taken down and give up his back, I think he's gonna win. Sean Woodson, and you can do Matusz Trubisky parlay for next week. I like that two leg. Worship should win too, but Hooper's actually been looking pretty good out there recently. Billy Goff, man, that's a tough fight, man. Trey Wilder's looked good out there on in his debut, but Billy Goff is actually a good fighter. He's got some brutal body shots. I mean, he folded that Kinosita guy on with those body shots. It's tough too. He's got a chin on him too. Veronica Hardy. I mean, Veronica Hardy is one of the best looking females in WMMA. I don't know how Dan Hardy ever fucking bagged her. Jared Gooden versus Kevin Gisette. I think Kevin Gisette's gonna win. Tabitha Ricci versus Tisa Torres. I think Tabitha Ricci wins that matchup. Tisa Torres, we haven't seen her in a long time. I think Tabitha Ricci wins. I think Kevin Gisette wins. I don't know about this one, man. This is a 50-50. I think Johnson is gonna be live here. I think Johnson could pull it off here. This one's tough too. This one's like a 50-50. Aldridge can definitely win as a dog too. I'm gonna go with underdog here, Billy Goff. And this is Terrence McKinney moving up to this is actually at 155. I thought this was at 170. McKinney looks good for 170, like for this fight right now. He's in phenomenal shape. I'm gonna sprinkle McKinney round one for sure. Maybe do Esteban Wonderbrooks by like a second, third round finisher, like a knockout. Chase Hooper versus Borsa. I think Borsa by KO, but Hooper's been looking really good out there. Rebellious is Spain by KO. Well, it's just a big step up there in competition for Spain. Matusz Trubisky, I'm confident Matusz Trubisky and Sean Woodson. Those are my two confident plays on this card. I'm not sure about this one, man. Carlos Oberg, I think he wins. I'm gonna pick him to win, but Manifield's got a fucking cinder block head for a chin. This dude's tough, man. Manifield's a tough dude, man. Manifield's a fucking tough dude. Manifield like the like just Jacoby is kind of chinny though. To be fair, we've seen Oberg get knocked out too. He got knocked out by Kenji Chukwu. Manifield's got knocked out by he's been knocked out before too. Owen St. Preux knocked him out, so like I'm gonna go Oberg. I think he's the better technical striker, quicker. He can grapple too, but I don't think he's gonna grapple Manifield. It's gonna be a stand-up fight, but this could go either way. But Manifield's a tough dude. He's probably not a bad underdog. This is a tough one. I'm gonna go with Uzi Boy as underdog right now. He's underdog right now against Buckley. Who knows about how Uzi Boy is gonna look at 170? Like this is at 170. I don't know why he's moving down to 170. Like he's made 170 in the past, but I don't want to see him moving down to 170. But yeah, I'm gonna go Uzi Boy, man. But Buckley can definitely win this matchup. I mean, he's been looking really good out there lately. And the way Luke just fucking pulled guard, man. Like I'm never gonna forgive Luke for the pulling guard and just giving up out there. I'm gonna pick Uzi Boy by like a KO though. And then Derek Lewis. I think Derek Lewis fucking starts as Rodrigo Nascimento in the first round. I think Derek Lewis, like he's 39 years old though, but for heavyweight it doesn't really matter for heavyweight. I think Lewis probably starts him in the first round. There's some fun fights here, right? This card is honestly not bad. I'll do some early picks for before next week for this card. Not bad. Erceg has never been finished. Yeah, I'm picking Pantoja by decision. His only loss was a decision. He will win. Erceg getting smoked. I said Topuria, Duplessis would win. Yeah, I was picking Topuria too, then I changed my pick because I really wanted to see Volkanovski get it done. Like I shouldn't have changed my pick to Volkanovski did later and during fight week. But I picked Duplessis to win too. And I bet Duplessis there too. And I just said, Luke, it just isn't the same anymore. It's not his fault. I told you Buckley is hungrier for the win. Luke just collecting paychecks at this point, bro. And like I said, it's Erceg time. I mean, it could be. I guess we're gonna find out. I'll be here live streaming on Saturday. We're all gonna find out together. You guys can tell me. You told me so if I'm wrong. Yeah, man. So yeah, I think Urbeski's gonna win too on this card. Urbeski and Woodson. I like those two to get it done. He's not subbing Erceg. I mean, he could. I mean, it's not like his jiu-jitsu isn't crazy, right? He's just like if he takes his back and like gets the body trying to go in. It could happen, or I would not be shocked if it happens. But Erceg's a good grappler. I don't think he's gonna get subbed. Esteban is no joke. I mean, I get it. He's a more complete fighter in this fight. Like, he's got better cardio, better durability, and a better fight IQ. But I picked him over Camilo Kirk, and that Camilo Kirk was kind of disappointing. He should have finished Camilo Kirk. He was so tired after the first round. He took down Derbovic, so McKinney can definitely take him down. If he gets him down, he can definitely like look for a submission. Look, Rajabov just took him down over and over and just grappled him for that fight. I think Herbovic's probably gonna win though, but I'm gonna sprinkle McKinney by round 1 finish. Every time McKinney fights, it's automatic first round finish sprinkle because you're gonna get a good number on it, probably like plus 800, plus 600 for McKinney round 1. But guys, I appreciate you guys all, man, coming and hanging out with me. We're gonna take it easy now, man. Natai said, damn, everyone on Erceg wish the lines reflected that because Pantoja's not getting the submission most likely. Yeah, he could. I mean, it definitely could happen. I just said Pantoja's going to have a rough night with Erceg even if he wins. His only loss was a decision. Bro, Anakin saying Buckley can fraud check Rizboyev. I don't know about that, man. I don't think Rizboyev's a fraud. Blueprint said JD is the real goat. Even though he broke his forearm in like the second round, then proceeded to get a last second KO, which looked like he was about to take his first L in the UFC and finished Burns. Yeah, I had JD as my lock, so I was like so happy that he got the knockout there. That was crazy. I was like so fucking pissed off that he's losing that fight the early rounds. But I didn't know he was injured. If I knew he was injured, I'd probably be like, okay, it is what it is. Ferrari Rubeski is such a grappling banger. I think Rubeski can outstrike him on the feet. I think Rubeski is the better striker on the feet. Ty said, Erceg training BJJ in the local Australian gym. Erceg's good though, Ty. Like, don't get it wrong, bro. Erceg's not like he's a very smart fighter. He's got good fight IQ. But we're gonna see if the chin is as good as his fight IQ, or his submission defense is good, or grappling takedown defense is as good. I don't think Rebeski should be that big of a favorite. He's very good though. I think he should be, man. I think he should be. Ferreira, even though he's in top 10 at one point, he's kind of been on the like he was losing that fight to Michael Johnson before he got the Hail Mary KO, and I had money on Michael Johnson there as an underdog. I had him at like plus 150, I think. Rebeski going to the rankings. Yeah, Rebeski's gonna be going to the rankings, but there's some killers over there, bro. I want to see Rebeski versus Uruguay. That'd be a fucking good fight. Uruguay would probably beat him though. I think Uruguay would just fucking grapple him. Blueprint said, all jokes aside, top 5 all-time goats. John Jones, number 2 GSP. DJ Volkanovski, number 5. Although if you're wondering why Jones is number 1, a wise man once said everyone's on steroids. Yeah, yeah, that's true. GSP is like, I think GSP is really good. The GSP number 2 makes sense. Replace Volkanovski with Anderson Silva should be up there too, man. Anderson Silva in his prime, like, bro, Anderson Silva, like, watching Anderson Silva fights were always fun to watch. Like the submission that he got in Cho Sonnen, he's getting beat up in the early, like, Cho Sonnen has no fucking ground and pound. He was landing some like the worst fucking punches, ground and pound punches that I've seen anyone land in UFC history. Cho Sonnen had like fucking arm punches, baby punches that he throws out there. And like that was a crazy submission though. I just said, and even the front kick to the face that he got on Vitra Belfort. And Ty said, Erceg good, but Pantoja gonna show him levels with grappling. I'm only worried about Pantoja not being able to get getting the takedowns and Erceg getting up to his feet and then out striking on the feed. That's my only concern. That's why I'm not putting money on it. And he said to me, and I'm just gonna surprise everyone with Erceg wins. There's a lot of people picking Erceg on this card, man. But you guys might be right. I guess at least one of us is gonna be right. Either I'm gonna be really wrong or you guys are gonna be really wrong. I'll take it either way. I just said I generally think that Erceg has all the tools to beat Pantoja. I'm not betting Erceg, but I'm not too confident having Pantoja as a parlay piece. Yeah, I'm staying away from that one. It's gonna be a good fight just to watch. But Pantoja has been getting the job done. He's been on a run right now. You guys, is anyone live right now? I don't think anyone's live right now. I'm gonna take it easy, guys. I got some stuff to do tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think I think Lost of Him is live right now, right? Are you gonna go live right now? No, Lost of Him is not live anymore either. Okay, remember Joey's live right now. No, he's not live right now either. So I don't think anyone's live right now, guys. I'm gonna take it easy. I got some stuff to do tomorrow, but I appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with your boy. I'll be back probably tomorrow or the day after. I'll be back on LFA. I'll be doing a fight companion for LFA 183. Let's go over quick picks for LFA 173 before there's some. I haven't done tape study for LFA yet, but I like some spots for LFA. There's a couple of spots that I like for LFA. LFA 183. The main events, like, I don't know why they have the Wound MMA as the main event. Well, Lucas Fernando versus Paulo Silva. Lucas Fernando fought Almeida on the contender series. Wasn't looking terrible out there against Almeida, Cesar Almeida. The parlay that I like for LFA is Marcos Beasley. This guy's a win over Andre Lima in the amateurs, and he's really good. He beat Andre Lima in the amateurs. I think he's gonna win. I like him. Marcos Beasley. I like Marcelo Marquez. Hikaru Brito. That's the thing like parlay that I like a lot. And you can also throw this girl in there, Gabriel Fujimoto. Yeah, I like that. I'll be live for LFA 183 this Friday. So LFA we've been seeing some fun scraps in LFA recently. We guys have seen a crazy head kick knockout in Women's MMA last week in LFA. You guys, I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Take it easy, guys. I just said I'll go live for a bit on W stream as always. All right, guys. Make sure you guys go check it out. Odds MMA. Go drop him a sub, man. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, man. Take it easy, guys. I gotta get some sleep now. It's almost 2 a.m. for me right now. Take it easy, guys. Good night.